For the first time in almost 3 years, as hometown hero Teixeira looks to become a 2-time champ in the main event for the vacant light heavyweight title against vicious knockout artist Jamahal. In the co-main event, a historic rivalry writes its 4th chapter as flyweight champion Deiveson Figueiredo takes on interim champ Moreno in a unification bout. It's champion versus champion. Live from the Vox Studios in beautiful New York City, this is the UFC 283 Watch Party!
I know it's a little late, but Happy New Year, everybody! It's the first.
It's definitely too late for that.
I mean, but it's the first. It's the first watch party of the year. I think statute of limitation. This is it. We can't cross the line anymore. But welcome to the UFC 283 watch party here on MMAfighting.com. It's the first pay-per-view event of the year. I am Mike Heck. That man. Look at the hat.
Oh man, we're repping Brazil. We got the whitewash Glover Teixeira shirt here. I mean, I'll just go ahead and take it off. Look at all this green we got on the set. I mean, we got the flag up there. Like, we're looking great. Unfortunately, Shogun Rua getting finished in his final MMA fight was pretty sad to see. I feel like we've been kind of bad luck on these featured prelims.
Yeah, very sad moment. GC Connor Burks. It's that I can't take my eyes off that shirt. I feel like...
All right, so like if you don't know the story, you know, let's go ahead and show what I was supposed to get in the mail this week. It was I feel like the people that we ordered from ran out of, like, you can see the hat, nice and yellow, great yellow there. That's what I was supposed to get. You know, yellow, looking great. Glover Teixeira, rep the former light heavyweight champion in his home country. This is what we got. This is what we got. I mean, where's the yellow? There's no yellow. How can you rep Brazil without the yellow? Unfortunately, I'll give him this. The green looks great. I feel like the green is popping off. I don't know if it's just the monitor, but I feel like we're looking pretty good here. We're supporting the home country. Couple L's so far, but I think we'll be all right.
We're gonna have a good time tonight. So far? How is the betting going? I don't know if
couple wounds. We're looking at a couple wounds, but I mean, so far we're doing all right. Like, we're down a few units, but there's a lot of potential to make it back. Got a lot of action on the main card, so looking forward to that.
There we go. We'll have some special guests along the way, including the legend himself, Mysterious Frank, who is going to be joining us throughout. What's up, Frank?
You know, just enjoying the pre-show checklist here.
Yeah, how is it, man? Everything get checked off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
How's it feel, man? Let's not, let's address the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it feel, dude?
It's bittersweet, guys. I don't want you guys to lose.
I feel like you wanted us to lose.
But it feels good to be back.
Yeah, if you don't know, the Parlay Pals got busted. I am the one that lost it for us. So technically, I am the hero that let you back in to the battle here, Frank. I mean, under 1.5, Almeida.
Oh, you did it on purpose.
Yes, I mean, on the show, I originally chose under 2.5, which would have hit. And then I was like, you know what? I know this is going to go just a touch longer. We can get Frank back in the parlay. So let's go ahead and do the under 1.5. Barely misses. Now Frank's back. Win-win for me, you know? Welcome back, Frank. I'm happy you're back.
Frank, do you think about pieces of the parlay that you would have played had you still been around? Like, was there a piece that you would have picked for this card?
Not for this card specifically. But I wanted Figgy to win. But, yeah. So I guess, yes, I did. Specifically this card.
So the prelims were pretty crazy. A lot of finishes, a lot of violence.
Yeah, I mean, how about this?
Sure.
I had a feeling we had a lot of violence in store. And how about this Brazilian crowd? I mean, when the Brazilian fighters like do something, even if it's not like that noteworthy, like if they just land like a nice body kick, the crowd just goes crazy. It's incredible to watch.
They're electric. Daniel Marcos started it off with just unbelievable body work. It hurt me from like 5,000 miles away watching him just work the body.
Bummer to have the first Brazilian on the card lose.
Yes. Josiane Nunes and Zara Ferrer, they actually, what a scrap that ended up being.
At first, like, it was just like, it looked like Farron was just like bullying her. Like, it looked like when she would come in from distance, she was doing the thing, go up on the head so she couldn't come any closer like a bully. But yeah, Nunes ends up getting it done by decision.
Nicholas Dalby remains undefeated against Brazilian fighters.
What is the deal? Like, what is the deal? the countries that man has collected over the course of his career. I want to say he's, 21-4 now?
Yes.
Go look at the 21 wins that he has. 5 of them are now Brazilians. He's 5-0 against Brazilians, 2-0 fighting in Brazil in the UFC. And then he's just taken everyone in Europe out, like Lithuania, everyone. Actually, Lithuania's in Europe? I don't want to show my ass here on the broadcast. I could have gone with something easy like Spain or something, but I go with Lithuania.
You're good, man. It's in Europe.
I got nervous, dude. I got nervous that people were going to be like, no, that's too far east. That's actually creeping into age there. Wow. All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
We're going to skip around a little bit because there's a lot of things I want to talk about from these prelims. Cody Stamann, nice bounce back win. I thought he looked fantastic. The movement was great. You can go to the MMA Fighting social media pages and check out what Cody had to say about his weight cut. Looks like he might be moving to 145. He wants to be able to enjoy the sport more. He says that the weight cut is just absolutely brutal, so you can check that out on our page.
Honestly, I know it was in a losing effort, but I felt Lacerda did pretty well for his debut.
Yeah, the body kicks were nasty, but just wasn't enough. Thiago Moises, just doing Thiago Moises things. This guy's just so fun to watch.
Still so young. I believe it was Jed Meshew that pointed it out of MMA Fighting. He's still just 27. And like if you look at the guys that he's lost to, Islam Makhachev, Damir Ismagulov, Joel Alvarez, that Thiago Moises Joel Alvarez fight was, reminiscent of the Nunez Zara farm, just because Joel Alvarez was so much bigger. Like he is only losing to the best of the best, still so young. Like there's a lot of potential for him.
Big upset for Bruno Ferreira knocking out Gregory Rodriguez. That was nasty.
I think there were 2 moments where we went really insane, and it was the Terrence McKinney, which I know we're going to get to. But yes, Bruno Ferreira, and to do it against a guy like Gregory Rodriguez, who's known for the blockhead, known for that brick chin, like does not go out easy, in his debut, and he's a Brazilian as well, in front of the home crowd. That was incredible.
Pretty good night to be a member of the Bonfim fighting family. Good grief.
I mean, good night. Did they have a night? Like, what does the party look like tonight in Brazil? Both the Bonfims win by emphatic finish in round 2 and round 1. Like, it is a good night to be a Bonfim.
Gabriel Bonfim followed up, making it 2 for 2 for the brothers. 49-second submission, but I think the storyline, maybe for the entire year when it comes to the most ferocious KO of the year, Ismail Bonfim is going to be in the top 5 at the end of the year at worst. That's going to be hard. That was a scary, scary knockout.
It's one of those ones where like as much as we love this sport, as much as we love like violence, there is like a threshold of where it's like, man, that was kind of tough to watch. The way that Terrence McKinney just dropped was just like out on impact. That was insane. To do it with a knee too. I think that's the 3rd time Terrence McKinney's been finished with a knee in the UFC.
Yeah, that was just absolutely nasty. The way he fell down, it's just absolutely brutal. Jailton Almeida, a guy who you have been singing this man's praises for a long time.
I think a lot of people on the MMA Fighting team have. Like, if we want to just clear out the calendar, if we don't even want to watch the main card here, if we want to just pull up Jailton Almeida highlights, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with just making this the Jailton Almeida recap show, and we just recap it. Like, what this man is doing, I understand that he hasn't broken into the upper echelon of UFC competition, but to dominate the way that he is dominating at the highest level, it's unbelievable. I mean, what was the stat that you said about how much he's been outstriking his opponents?
110-2 over his 4 fights.
It's just like he's in that stratosphere, the statistics. He's in that stratosphere of like the Makhachevs, the Hamzats. Like, it is terrifying, these performances that he's putting up, and just Shamil had a 30-pound weight advantage on him tonight, and the way that he just tosses him around, like he's the one with the 30-pound weight advantage. Like, it's just incredible. We haven't really seen his striking get tested that much yet, just because he takes people down immediately, and he has just such a massive grappling advantage. If it turns out that he can strike and he can take a punch, I mean, I already think he's a problem, but he could be a serious, serious problem. Now, for me, the question is, 205, 265. Where do we think he goes?
He's got to be a ranked heavyweight.
I mean, did he just take Shamil's 15? Did he like?
At least.
Shamil was 15th, so like, Yeah, I don't know how you, if you're doing the rankings by how impressive they are, I don't know how you can't put this guy top 15. And I'm hoping that he stays active this year and we see him fight top 10, top 5 type talent, because anytime Jailton's fighting, I am tuning in. I can promise you that.
He will more than likely be, I mean, at worst, in my top 10 on the MMA Fighting Global Rankings as a heavyweight.
I don't know how you can't, like, I don't know how you can't put him in there, though, how impressively he is winning these fights. Like, what if he goes out there and does this to a top 10 guy? Like, it's just like, it feels like the sky is the limit for Jailton. Like, it's incredible. And if he continues to beef up, like if he continues, like if he I think he was 232 for this fight. Like, say if he starts coming in at 255, but he stays lean, like, I mean, it's just, he's definitely a prospect to keep an eye on.
I mean, look, this might be running before we're walking a little bit here, but I couldn't help but think to myself, because Jon Jones is back.
Do not tempt me with a good time.
I'm not going to jinx it until he actually walks in that cage. Then we'll start talking. But I mean, just the mere thought of Jon Jones versus Jailton Almeida in the next.
The fact that sentence is coming out of your mouth. The fact that sentence is coming out of your mouth is just incredible. I mean, sign me up. You know who I'm rocking with in that fight. I mean, I pray this man becomes like a title challenger. I mean, it's easy to jump on the bandwagon, of course, because of the way that he wins in such dominating fashion. But I mean, obviously the first fight I saw him was Contender Series, and if he continues on his way, I mean, it's just amazing to watch.
Frank, what do you think of Jailton Almeida? Are you a fan?
Biggest fan ever.
Yeah, me and Frank got some acai before we got here,
really?
in the Brazilian fashion. Yeah, it was fantastic.
I thought it was pretty underwhelming.
Yeah, Frank actually hated it, I'm not going to lie.
I mean, I ate all of it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Just underwhelming.
But you enjoyed it.
I mean, yeah, what's not to enjoy? It's kind of like a fruit smoothie with peanut butter and fresh fruit and all that on it. But anyway, that's besides the point. We were just doing it big, hopefully going to Fogo de Chao if we can lock up a winning week. But besides that, Frank was just singing the praises of Jailton Almeida. I mean, I couldn't shut the guy up over acai.
As everybody should be. As everybody should be. So the broadcast has just started. The main card is going to... I think the first fight will probably start in like 10 to 12 minutes from right now. Hopefully we at least get the walkouts. And it's going to start with Johnny Walker versus Paul Craig at 205 pounds. And I've had family members ask me, they ask me betting advice, and I just don't give it to them. But
smart.
With that fight specifically, I literally have no idea what's going to happen here. Like, normally I can have a read and my gut will tell me something. This, like, 8,000 things could happen in this fight.
It's like the Doctor Strange. He's seeing all the outcomes. Anything could happen. I mean, we could be in for like a fireworks banger that lasts 3 minutes, and they're striking, then they're on the ground and we're seeing crazy scrambles, then they're striking and someone gets finished. Or it could be, we have seen both these guys end up in fights where either Paul Craig is butt scooting and like they won't engage on the ground, or Johnny Walker's kind of in like a staring contest like he had with Thiago Santos. Like you said, anything could happen.
Do you have a bet on that fight?
Yeah, I have to.
Okay. Stay tuned for that.
I'll go ahead and spoil it if you can't tell by the set and everything. I'm a sucker for these international fight cards. I'm riding with every Brazilian in some way or fashion on the main card. Oh yeah.
That's going to be a crazy fight. Our friend from MMA Mania, Drake Riggs, is going to join us for the pivotal flyweight matchup. Jessica Andrade, Lauren Murphy. Andrade, a former strawweight champion. Flyweight title challenger. Lauren Murphy, also a flyweight title challenger. Big fight there. Drake will join us for that. And then we're bringing back a fan favorite for the featured bout between Gilbert Burns and Neil Magny. What are we doing for that fight to allow the fans to join us?
Oh, you have to do it. The chat bet 2-1 so far. We're 3 watch parties in, starting with 280, of course. And the chat has been good to us, man. 2-1 every time. It's been plus money bigger than 200. So hopefully they can give me another winner on Gilbert Burns, Neil Magny.
I need some more wings tomorrow.
Exactly.
Playoff football Sunday. Jose Youngs is going to join us for the co-main event, the Tetralogy.
The quadrilogy.
I mean, tomato.
You say tetralogy, I say quadrilogy. At the end of the day, we all get along. It should be a fantastic fight. I did watch UFC Countdown today. Many times they referred to it as a quadrilogy.
Really?
Oh yeah, over and over.
It's almost as if that's the right way to say it.
You should have seen me, Frank. I was in my house. I had my feet kicked up. Every time they said it, it was like my feet got kicked up even higher. I was just like, yep, quadrilogy, bingo, nailed it. I mean, it feels nice to be on the right side of history with this one, Frank.
Figueiredo Moreno IV. I mean, that's what I call it. The ologies.
That's a better way to put it. Yeah,
Figueiredo Moreno IV.
How can you not be excited for it?
Quad, you know.
Yeah. So, I mean, some people are saying that like no one wants to see this fight. I have seen that on the socials, but I don't know how you can't be excited for it.
It's got to be unbelievable.
Both guys are going to have moments. It's in Brazil. Hopefully, here's all I want from it. It puts a stamp on it. Yeah. I hope this ends it. We're done.
Jose is going to join us because he's not actually covering this event on site. Guilherme Cruz, the Brazilian Beast, is there.
Brazilian Beast, shout out.
And Jose has been at the venue for all 3 of their previous fights. The first one was during the pandemic, so he couldn't actually go in the arena and watch it. He was there in Phoenix when Moreno had that incredible moment, the big FOMO moment for me. That would have been one I would have loved to have gone to. And then he was there for the 3rd fight about a year ago in Anaheim when Figgy won the belt back.
Yeah.
I still thought Moreno won that fight, but it was very, very close, not a robbery.
Close.
It was a tremendous fight, and to me, it didn't get enough credit in the fight of the year conversation. I'm probably guilty of that as well because it happened so early. But if you go back and watch it, you can appreciate it a little bit more.
Yeah. No, I mean, I absolutely agree. I mean, I think really other than the second fight when Brandon Moreno, like it felt like from the get-go, he had the upper hand in that one. I mean, you talk about the 10 rounds of fight 1 and fight 3. It's as close as it gets when it comes to these guys. And it's flyweight. I mean, I love the both ends of the spectrum. Love flyweight, love heavyweight. My 2 favorite divisions.
True or false? You have a bet on the under in that fight.
I mean, come on, Mike. You
got to.
It's the flyweight championship of the world. I'm not going to not take the flyweight under. Please, Mike, have some respect for the science here.
Yes. What an incredible bet. And the electric bet Jed Bishu cashed today of
oh my gosh,
heavyweight over with Jailton Almeida is incredible.
I mean, it actually is incredible. You know, to break the 4th wall, you know, me and Jed will be texting during the cards and stuff because we obviously do no bets barred and we do all our bets together. But yeah, sometimes it cuts deep when, like, you know, he hits like a heavyweight over. I just ruined the parlay pals with it, and he like texts me. He's just like, "Let's go." I'm just like, "Come on, Jed, let me get like 5 minutes to breathe. You know, let me sulk for a second." But yeah, most electric bet in sports.
And speaking of ending a chapter and moving on and moving things forward, the main event, the vacant light heavyweight title. I feel like we've said this before.
Yeah,
like in the last 5 weeks.
Feels familiar. Feels like when we were doing this just like 5 weeks ago, we were talking about the same exact things, and I was wearing a Magomed Ankalaev shirt. Would you say, is this the first time ever in UFC history back-to-back pay-per-view cards have been for a certain weight class title?
Well, Deiveson Figueiredo in 2020
Great
or
call.
2021, yeah.
Great call.
Or it was 2020 because he beat Alex Perez and then he beat Brandon Moreno, or they fought to a draw the next month, so they went back to back. Deiveson went back to back, but I can't remember back-to-back pay-per-views where the same title was on the line with no champion.
Incredible. I mean,
with no
absolutely
champion.
incredible. And actually going back and watching the first fight, I guess it didn't really register with me during Ankalaev versus Jan, was Deiveson retained the belt because he was champion. So because of the draw, he got to retain the belt, but because it was vacant, no one got the belt. Like, it was just I'm praying that we aren't leaving here. I don't know about you, but I felt so deflated leaving after the 282 watch party. It was such a fantastic card up until those last 3 fights. I'm hoping tonight we're leaving with a lot of closure. I hope we're leaving with closure on the flyweight division. I hope we're leaving with closure on the light heavyweight division. At least having a champion.
And of course, to put that good juju into the universe, we got to have New York Rick back on because we got to reverse the jinx here.
Let's reverse the jinx. He has to suffer through it with us as well. Let's say, just hypothetically, I don't want to, knock on wood here. They do fight to a draw again. Well, then what does Dana do? Obviously, he goes into the press conference red as a cherry, but who does he make at that point? Winner of Walker Craig versus Anthony Smith?
I think you could do that, or you just name Shogun the honorary champion.
Yes, yeah. I know he got finished in the first round, but like that walkout was sick, and he's a legend. Shogun now holds the belt. And then they give Shogun the belt, and then he vacates the title.
I'm not going to lie. We talked about this on the pre-fight Q&A earlier today. If it ends in a draw, if we end this card with no champion, I might laugh hysterically because it would be absolutely ridiculous. Like, we wanted to move on and want things to happen, but like in any other division, I'd be a little more flustered and frustrated, but with this division, it would be kind of funny.
Yeah. I mean, it would definitely. I mean, it would be hilarious. Like, it would be just so ridiculous if that ends up happening. I don't think it does. The way these guys fight, I have a feeling this is not going to the scorecards.
Yes. And maybe this fight right here is about to not go to the scorecards. They're promoing the Paul Craig versus Johnny Walker fight.
I feel like this one, we're either looking at a first-round finish or just like the dumbest decision of all time.
This is gonna end in vicious, very quick, lightning fashion, or it's gonna be the weirdest fight.
I'm gonna lean that it's gonna end really quickly, just because the last time Paul Craig was out there, like, he did not show his best self. I believe it was against Volkan Ozdemir, and like it was just like when it was on the feet, he was just kind of getting teed off on, and then he wouldn't engage with him on the ground, and it made for an incredibly boring one-sided fight. Typically, Paul Craig is in pretty electric fights. I'm going to guess that he's going to go back to that here. And then Johnny Walker, in front of the home crowd. I don't think these two guys are going to
get fun Johnny, though?
I think we're going to.
Yeah, I kind of think so, too.
Are we going to get smart Johnny? Is Johnny going to try, like, I know he had success against Ian Cutelaba last time going to the ground. Cutelaba is not Paul Craig. Like, I can see a world where Johnny Walker tries to take this to the ground and it does not work out for him.
I just want fun Johnny Walker. Just car crash. Let's go.
Oh, let's do it. I mean, I was scrolling Twitter earlier, and I did see someone did like a same-game parlay on DraftKings, and it was like Johnny Walker to record more takedowns, but Paul Craig to win by submission, and it was like plus 10,000. So essentially what they're thinking is Johnny Walker takes it to the ground and then gets subbed out.
That would be nuts. That'd be one of the best bets I've ever heard.
Oh my gosh, especially if it hits. Especially if it hits. Speaking of picks, you got anything bold for this?
For this fight?
No, just for the whole main card. I know you're going with Murphy, which is, she's a pretty large underdog.
So,
Murphy.
I'm going.
Thanks, Frank. Yes.
So, I don't think I really have anything. I think the Murphy pick, because we do the MMA Fighting group picks. Yeah. Look, it's cool. You want to go in there and get as many as you can, but I don't play for my own record. I play to beat everybody else. I want to win. And you have to pick certain spots where you could separate yourself from the pack.
Okay, all right.
I feel like Lauren Murphy, especially at that betting line, like if I actually gambled and found $10 on the ground, I would probably put that $10 on Lauren Murphy. Plus 390 or whatever she was. Big. It might even be even higher at this point. She's a dog, man. She's tougher than a $2 steak.
She is certainly a dog.
That's going to be a crazy fight. I think that could be a sneaky, sneaky good fight.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, I mean, it could be. Jessica Andrade makes fights exciting. Like, she just carries the chaos around with her. Frank, any bold predictions for this main card?
Figgy's going to win.
Nice. What makes you such a Figgy fan?
I can't get to that right now, sorry.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I do know you're a Lauren Murphy diehard, though. That's why we went to UFC Long Island last year, because you had to see her fight Miesha Tate. You were in there going crazy. You're not a big merch guy, but you did have your Lauren Murphy shirt on. That was awesome to see, and she got her hand raised. So that was a really special moment for us to share together.
So there's no Frank T-shirt curse.
No, man. He wore his Lauren Murphy short to UFC Long Island, and she did work against Miesha Tate.
Should we do some trivia?
Oh, I'm down for trivia, man. It looks like Johnny Walker's making his way to the octagon. We've successfully filled about 30 minutes, man.
We did good,
that went
man.
by quick.
And we didn't cry at all because of Shogun.
Are we live right now?
Oh, yeah. Start the stream, dude. My bad.
No worries.
Yes. Oh, sorry about that. All right. Frank, do you want to play some trivia?
Let's do it.
All right. So this is Paul Craig versus Johnny Walker trivia. Here we go. First question.
Lived my whole life for this.
Which fighter has more performance bonuses throughout their UFC careers?
Walker.
We'll start with you, Frank.
Johnny Walker.
I'll go Paul Craig.
The correct answer is Johnny Walker.
Wow.
His opponent, Paul Craig.
Wow.
Paul Craig. There we go. Ryan Seacrest and all ya.
Nice, nice.
7 for Paul Craig, 4 for Johnny Walker.
Yeah, it's close.
It was very, very close.
Makes sense.
Both men,
They're not that close, doubled them up, you know.
coincidentally enough, both men made their professional MMA debuts in 2013. Frank, who did it first?
That was Walker.
Connor, agree or disagree?
Paul Craig.
Correct answer. Circle against the square. It is Paul Craig.
Sorry,
He
Frank.
debuted in August of 2013. Johnny Walker.
I've been tapping into the wrong answer. I meant Craig.
Yeah, just go the opposite way.
Yeah,
Just go the opposite way.
Just briefly, are we going to get another Johnny Walker outside the arena still in his uniform?
I would assume not. I still don't understand what happened with that whole thing.
I mean, all-time picture. It looks like the most Photoshopped picture of all time, and it's real.
It looks so fake. Yeah,
It's
definitely looks so fake.
fantastic.
Who earned their UFC roster spot on Dana White's Contender Series? Was it Paul Craig, Johnny Walker, or both?
It was both of them.
Johnny Walker.
Correct answer, Johnny Walker.
Frank, dude. You might as well just
do
pack
the
it up and go
opposite.
home now, baby.
You know what? Yeah.
3-0. Can we talk about how intimidating Paul Craig seems like? He just seems like a scary dude.
He does, but he actually seems like a guy you'd want to go have a beer with when he's not in fight camp.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, great personality with the Scottish face paint. He just seems like a scary dude.
Yes.
I would not want to fight him. I can say that much.
All right, Frank, chance for redemption. For redemption, all right? I'm going to go to you first.
I already know my answer.
This fighter was a teacher and a soccer coach during his life journey before becoming a pro MMA fighter and making it to the UFC.
Oh, that was Johnny Walker.
Paul Craig.
Paul Craig is the correct answer.
That was too easy, man. Like Johnny Walker as a teacher? Come on, man.
Oh, come on. He'd be Mr. Walker?
Mr. Walker.
Mr. Walker, I need to go to the bathroom.
Yo,
Yeah.
Mr. Walker. Mr. Cotter. I feel, we're going back in
Right,
Sunday.
right.
So round one, it
Wow.
was like a 10-6. For
Oh, yeah.
Connor.
I mean, literally a 10-6. I won by 4.
That was pretty impressive.
It looks like the guys are entering the octagon.
Yes,
we?
let's get a tail of the tape up here.
Let's see what they're looking like.
Let's see what we got. I mean, look at these graphics.
I mean, does it get any better?
There we go.
Gets the blood pumping.
Paul Craig, 5 years older. Johnny Walker, 3 inches taller, 6-inch reach advantage. Both men, championship weight, 205 pounds. Paul Craig just getting intimidating. Just circling around the cage, getting right in the face of his opponent,
All right.
Johnny Walker.
Let's have some fun. I mean, I'm looking forward to this one.
What do we have for bets here, Connor?
Hi, I'm on Johnny Walker because I'm blindly riding all the Brazilians, and I'm on the under 1.5. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping for craziness, and I'm hoping Johnny Walker ends up being the winner. Yeah, you can see them right here. There they are. I mean,
Paul Craig's
graphics on
talking to him.
point.
What do you think Paul Craig's saying to him right now? PG.
yeah, I mean, like, it's over for you. Like, it's done.
Saying, Johnny, I like your hair. You look like a nice guy.
You look like a nice guy.
We're gonna have a
Yeah.
cerveza when this is all said and done.
Yeah. Let's have a respectful bout and let's do it.
Over under 2.5 Paul Craig butt scoots.
I'm gonna go under.
I think so too.
I think he watched back that last one and he was like, "This ain't it." I mean, right now, Paul Craig. Like, if you're seeing him on your screen, that's an intimidating dude. Can we also just talk about Johnny Walker's just sheer size?
He's gigantic.
He's like, you're in like a big time weight division when they're just like towering over the cage. Like he's like right here up is just out of the cage.
He's humongous. Johnny Walker looks like he's just walking on an airplane. Just so relaxed. Just like, I gotta go find my seat. And then we're gonna look at Paul Craig and it's gonna be the complete opposite, where it just looks like he's ready to run through a wall.
He like truly is amazing how calm and collected he can be about to fight in front of thousands and thousands of people in his home country against this man, Paul Craig. Just like
this guy don't look like
you talking intimidation,
he's not walking
man.
on there, but he's walking right towards him.
Sneaky, like high on the intimidation list. Like he's just
this is intense.
Johnny Walker encouraging it, meeting him out in the middle. Here's the thing, I am a big fan of Paul Craig's. So like if he wins, I'm cool with that.
I think Paul Craig's trying to invoke, he's trying to bring out fun Johnny, so I can respect that. Can I just say, Bruce Buffer is just on one tonight. The suit, the energy, he's like in every fighter's face.
People throw around GOAT and legend like candy these days. Bruce Buffer, actual like GOAT legend. When he retires, the production of the sport will take a serious hit.
We are underway. You can follow along with us. We have a timer for you, so if you're a little ahead or a little behind, just pause it and let's watch it together. Here we go.
Right, let's
First fight of the night.
Into sport mode here so I can see everything for this fight.
Good setup to a fight. Yeah, there we go.
Johnny Walker, money line, -170, under 1.5.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Johnny Walker, I mean, he just looks so much bigger.
Nice leg kick. I just love the way the Brazil crowd reacts. Like, just like one leg kick and it's just like, yeah. Like, incredible.
This is edge of the seat stuff because I just feel like something.
I'm nervous.
Gigantic.
I'm nervous, dude.
Is about to happen.
I am also nervous.
This is my first time noticing the 30th anniversary logo on the shorts. Looks pretty cool. Silver.
They're singing. It's
so
not
one thing that does make me nervous is that the tension is too much. Like the nerves are too much, and like we see a little gun shy.
Look at these leg kicks.
They're pretty nice, aren't they, man?
Interesting stat by John Anik right there. Paul Craig has wins over Magomed Ankalaev and Jamahal Hill.
Yeah. Yeah. Subbed them both.
Yeah.
Magomed Ankalaev's only loss.
That Paul Craig win over Jamahal Hill is like a big reason why I'm confidently backing Glover to win tonight.
Yes. I mean
I know the Thiago Santos fight probably meshes into that as well because he took him down 6 times, but that Paul Craig.
Oh, he looked. I mean, that was such an insane win. Huge underdog in that one too.
Johnny Walker with a little bit, some short leg kicks. I mean, there's not a ton going on here.
Yeah, this is a little bit what I feared. You know,
they're feeling each other out a little bit.
Hopefully, this doesn't last 15 minutes. The feel out process, at least.
Nice knee sandwich, perhaps. Let's see what. I mean, not much going on. Paul Craig with a looping left hand.
Yeah,
nothing.
Paul
really
Craig
landed.
closed in the distance. That's surprising to see.
Ooh, big right here from Johnny Walker.
Oh,
he's down. He's down.
Whoa.
I don't even know what that.
Oh, this might be it.
Wow, back to
that's it,
Johnny
Walker. Brazil with the hot start on the main card.
Do the worm. There's the worm.
There it is. Cash them both. Double hit it, baby. Let's get the gong going. We're here early. Hopefully we're here often, baby.
I almost fell back on the seat. Congratulations, Connor. You're after a good start.
Is there anything better than a double hitter? I've experienced quite a few with you now. It's just great stuff.
Especially
great
after the way the last card ended for you.
We get this, then they show Mackenzie Dern on the broadcast. I mean, we're riding high right now. Look at Johnny Walker up on the cage. I mean, this is.
He's just sitting above. What a photo that's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
I hope this doesn't last 15 minutes, end quote.
Listen, man, I got nervous energy. I'm trying to catch
that was nice. Ooh! He just held onto his leg, just hoping, and he just got lit up.
Johnny Walker.
Over and over again.
Wow.
That was nasty.
Wow.
That's a good start to this one because this was the fight that I was like the most concerned about.
About not delivering.
Like it had so much potential to be fun, but there was also like a very strong possibility it could be like the Volkan Ozdemir fight. But that did not happen.
I'm glad it was not. Brazil. Oh yeah, man. I didn't get my own. I got my own personal here. I mean, we're just like, wait till Australia, man. We're gonna be doing the same. We're all in for this. I mean, how many Brazilian diamonds can we get on the screen? It's just a thing of beauty. Great start for Johnny Walker and Brazil.
Nicely done.
So where does Johnny Walker go from here, man? He's starting to, that's 2 straight wins for him now.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because we're just look at their buddies now. Told you. Now they're going to have some cervezas together. They're
Mr. Craig coming out.
They're going to go on vacation together.
Yeah, the teacher in them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they can hang out in the UK. Johnny Walker fighting out of Dublin.
SBG, yeah. The official word. But what's next for Johnny Walker? You could find out tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern because AK and I will have on to the next one live on the YouTube channel. And we'll discuss what's next for one Johnny Walker. But you have a wonderful hat on. Let's just call it a matchmaking hat. How would you book Johnny Walker next?
Trying to do the math here. Do I pull up the light heavyweight rankings?
He's number 12.
Well, now he'll probably be top 10, right? You have to think, he just beat number 9.
Paul Craig was number 9, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
So that leads us maybe a Nikita Krylov fight?
Maybe?
Volkan Ozdemir? I mean, this just... Ryan Spann? Does Spann have a fight booked right now?
Spann's main eventing against, yeah. Who's he main eventing against? Is it Krylov? I think he is fighting. I think he might be fighting Krylov.
That might be it. How about number 7, Jamahal Hill? Anthony Smith got a fight?
Anthony Smith does not have a fight, but I think Anthony's in the title mix right now. If Jamal comes out and just gets trucked over by Glover Teixeira, you could do Johnny Walker versus Jamahal Hill.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some fights for him to make.
Yep, Ryan Spann, Nikita Krylov, main event, February 25th.
Tyler Santos should be the main event in that one. Not Tyler Santos, Tatiana Suarez.
Tatiana Suarez.
Sorry.
Jeez Louise, man.
That should be the main event of that one.
Yes. Let's see if there's a call out here. Maybe, Johnny, sometimes the fighters do the jobs for us.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Whoa!
I don't give a fuck. The fact that Johnny Walker and Daniel Cormier fought in the same weight class just
it's absolutely insane.
Seems crazy. Looks like a lot of people making the broadcast right now. I mean,
a lot of people are making the
guys.
broadcast
Should we talk about the fact that we're in the midst of a celebrity here? Can we show Mike making the broadcast earlier? I mean, this is big time stuff. He wants to sit here and be a humble man, but I mean, it was incredible. I think we have the picture. I mean, look at that. Mike Heck.
That's insane.
What a crazy round. I think that was in regards to the Josiane Nunez fight. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. I mean,
yes.
Great stuff. Great stuff by Mike Heck.
That's probably the only time, and it's all good. But I know somebody else who made the broadcast tonight, and I think on more than one occasion.
Yes.
And he's joining us right now. We have a special guest.
Let's go.
From MMA Mania, it's Drake Riggs. You were on the broadcast tonight. We've had some Drake tweets on the broadcast, right?
I don't know, man. Have they been? I haven't been paying attention to the tweets too much.
I'm not going to lie. I actually believe I've seen your tweets on the broadcast. Maybe not on this card, but in past cards. So, I mean, I'm just sitting here with 2 celebrities. I can promise you, I have never made the broadcast before.
Hey, man, not everyone's going to have that luxury. So got to keep the tweet game strong, Connor. Come on. I mean, you got the outfit to go with it, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they're looking for a certain threshold for them, great round, 10-9 XYZ, or great fight XYZ. I feel like it's formulaic if you're really going for it.
How you doing, Drake?
Yeah. What's that?
I said, how you doing? It's been a minute.
Good, man. Can't complain. We got fights back, the calendar rolling. It was a little bit of a rough start to 2023, obviously outside the cage, but good to be with this Brazilian show. Some crazy stuff so far.
It's great to have you back. We have Lauren Murphy versus Jessica Andrade coming up next, and it's a big one at 125. And I mean, there's stakes here, obviously, because we have 2 very high-ranked fighters who are in very interesting spots, but we're also in a talent-heavy division where there's a lot of up-and-comers that people are very excited about. Andrade, former title challenger, former strawweight champion Lauren Murphy, former title challenger in her own right, coming off the big win over Miesha Tate. What's your read on this one? What are your thoughts on the matchup, and just how do you see this one playing out?
It's a very interesting matchup. I mean, I love watching Jessica Andrade fight. I think you have a very strong argument to make for her being the most exciting female fighter of all time. I mean, look at the highlight reel that she has, Mike. I mean, getting standing arm triangles recently. Like, who would have thought Jessica Andrade, of all people, would be the fighter to do that? I mean, I guess she's got that low center of gravity, which helped against Lemos a bit. But we've seen her slam people, knockouts, like against Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Lauren Murphy, though, a notoriously durable fighter. Like, I think you could say her toughness is one of her best attributes. And then finally getting finished by Valentina. No shame in that one. Came back strong against Miesha, which people can discredit Miesha a little bit because of this point in her career and whatnot. But I still thought she looked great there. Matchup-wise with Andrade, I think I've heard you say this too, Mike, that the longer the fight goes, I think it probably helps her out. Not that Andrade is going to get worse as the fight goes, but I think that just Murphy's style and the fact that she can weather so much potential damage, which is going to be coming at her from Andrade, especially early on, if she can do that and maybe tire Andrade a little bit by taking the punishment and surviving that she's going to need to do in the third round, she can really grind on her. And who knows, maybe find a finish herself. I don't see that happening, but I lean Andrade's decision here. I wouldn't be surprised if she finishes her, because Andrade can obviously finish anybody. But I think that Lauren Murphy is kind of one of those fighters who perpetually just doesn't ever get enough respect, no matter what she does. So I think that's kind of where we're at here, though.
Now, I have been paying attention because I was listening to Drake and watching him. Are we getting a Hall of Fame a Hall of Fame nom here?
Yes, I think that.
Jose Aldo going in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I've been half Hall of Fame. That's what it is, because everyone's giving him the credit. Jose Aldo, looking like he's going to make it into the Hall of Fame. I'm with you, Drake, to an extent. I mean, Andrade, one of the most exciting fighters in women's MMA. I think it's 7 of her last 8 haven't gone to a decision. I lean Andrade as well, pretty heavy. But I think, despite Lauren Murphy's toughness, I'm going to go with Andrade getting a finish. I mean, she just makes these fights too chaotic.
Yeah. No, I think that'd be my official prediction as well, but I'm not as confident in it as I would be, like, let's say, Andrade's last fight against Calvillo. Not a great comparison, I don't think. But
size matters too, man. I mean, like we saw it with Josiane Nunez earlier. Like, Lauren Murphy is going to have a size advantage in this one.
Right. Yeah. And I don't know if that matters so much against Andrade. Everyone has a size advantage on her, technically, especially lengthwise.
Yes, that is true. I mean, I think they did this well by having Andrade on the main card, because she, at least if she doesn't get a finish, she's going to try. Like, there will be moments where it looks like she's going to get close, or, make a mistake and end up getting finished herself, though Lauren Murphy doesn't have the strongest finishing acumen.
Yeah, and for me, my biggest problem with this fight, honestly, is the fact that Andrade is kind of still playing around with flyweight, and the fact that this fight is happening and her goals are very clear that she wants to rematch Weili. Like, she straight out has said, like, I want to go for the title at 115 next. So it kind of, I guess it doesn't hurt things too much if she wins, because Lauren just fought for the title recently as well. But it feels very weird to me, right? Like, I mean, Mike, I'm curious how you feel about that, because I know you love the matchmaking and the stories and systems of everything. But that's the only thing I really don't like about this fight.
I feel like right now, the way things are structured, I feel like if Taila Santos beats Erin Blanchfield, Taila's going to fight Valentina next. Like, she's got to get the rematch. Like, I know it looks like her and Alexa Grasso are going to fight, but if Taila beats Erin Blanchfield, she's got to get the winner of that fight 100%. I feel like the winner of this fight, even with Jessica Andrade saying she's going to go to 115, I feel like the winner of this fight, if Erin Blanchfield wins, Erin will fight the winner of this fight next. I feel like she'll need one more, because you don't want to rush her into a title fight too quickly, even though she'll probably be ready.
Yeah.
Wow, Jose Aldo, man.
Jose Aldo.
Incredibly emotional as we get this announcement that he's getting inducted. To do it in Brazil, I mean, that's great planning by the UFC there. That's fantastic.
Like, I know there's stuff going on and whatever. But just seeing Jose Aldo right now, like, I'm happy for the man to get in the Hall of Fame.
Course,
but I'm also devastated, especially after the TJ Dillashaw fight, that this man did not get a title shot last year. It is a travesty. But instead, you know what, Jose? Former champion, you're on this nice run, you're about to retire. We could give you a title shot, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have you fight Merab Dvalishvili. But not only that, Jose, we're gonna up the ante. We're gonna raise all in. We're gonna do it in Salt Lake City. We're gonna do it in altitude because that's what you deserve, Jose. We're just gonna kick you in the ass on the way out, and then what? One-armed TJ Dillashaw just get worked by Aljamain Sterling. It's just the worst. And I give the matchmakers credit a lot in the UFC, but this was a fumble Ruski. This is a Mark Sanchez butt fumble by the UFC.
But do you think a little bit of that is hindsight's 2020 with the Dillashaw thing? Like, say Dillashaw and Sterling had a banger of a 5-round fight.
I mean, they could have, but still, like, to me, it was always Aldo should have got the title shot.
Over Dillashaw. Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. And then just throwing him in there with Merab, like, in Salt Lake City, in altitude. Like, it's just so silly.
I mean, what did they do to Shogun Rua tonight? What did they do to Frankie Edgar just a couple watch parties ago?
Right, but Shogun could have won.
Could have won, yes.
Like, that was about as good as you could get for a
let's be real.
fight.
Like, Jose could have won. He also was like pretty inactive in that fight. Like, you have to admit.
It was a terrible stylistic matchup for him, and then especially to do it in altitude. Jose Aldo in altitude?
I know a lot of people that were on Jose that night. Like, I think pre-fight, people thought that Aldo was going to beat Merab.
I thought that fight.
Some people thought he did win, didn't they?
Jed probably still thinks he won.
He didn't win though. He didn't win. Let me clear the air here.
I didn't think so.
He didn't win.
No, he did not win. But yeah, it was one of those fights where I thought Jose Aldo would win the first 2 rounds, and then Merab would just do Merab things.
Well, has this been a thing, or is this like an announcement?
First reported by our own Guilherme Cruz.
Guilherme Cruz, shout out, making his boxing debut Friday, February 10th, exclusively on UFC Fight Pass. Chuto Brazil.
Crazy.
That's pretty interesting. I mean, I'm down for that. Do you think they knew that Johnny Walker, Paul Craig was just going to be just like a quick one, just get him out of there? And they're like, all right, this will be perfect. They'll be done in the first round. Perfect timing. We'll announce Jose Aldo making the Hall of Fame, and then it'll just swing right into Lauren Murphy, Jessica Andrade.
I think they were hoping for this.
Yeah, I mean, that was a lengthy, or do you think they were going to do it anyway, even if that went 15 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't know, pay-per-view time. They got some space for it, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, they were going to make space. There's no doubt. I mean, Jose in the building and everything.
Should we do some trivia?
Let's do it. I mean, Frank, are you in for this one?
I think the 3 of you should handle the trivia.
Drake, you missed it, man. I embarrassed Frank.
I got to take my ball and go home.
I think you should have to answer first.
Yeah. Come on, man.
All right. You twisted my arm.
You're the Lauren Murphy stan. You're the Lauren Murphy diehard on the show.
All right. Here we go. First question. Frank, this fighter had the least amount of pro fights of the 2 before making it to the UFC.
I think that was Lauren Murphy.
Drake.
Yeah, 100% Lauren Murphy.
I will also be going Lauren Murphy.
The curse is broken. Frank is on the board.
Thank you.
It is Lauren Murphy.
But closes the gap by none.
9th pro fight. Andrade did it in her 12th. Who made their UFC debut first?
This feels like it's just the age-wise. It feels like it's so obviously Lauren Murphy, but I feel like Jessica. I mean, they're showing a highlight right now where she's in like the most old-school Reebok. I'll go Jessica Andrade.
Drake?
Yeah, it was Andrade.
Definitely Jessica.
Correct.
I mean,
UFC on Fox.
I mean, Drake like actually knows these. He's not throwing darts.
Short notice.
Do you think I'm throwing darts here?
Yes, Frank. You're
Google open in front.
So. Oh, nice. Yeah, I guess I should pull it up here too, huh?
All right, Frank. Here we go. This fighter picked up a stoppage win in her 3rd UFC fight, completing the feat 1 fight quicker than her opponent.
Oh, that was Lauren Murphy.
I feel like this is a trick question. I'm going to go Lauren Murphy because I know she does have 2 wins by finish in the UFC.
Drake?
That one's tough.
This feels too easy for.
Take your time.
I'm gonna say Andrade though.
The correct answer is Lauren Murphy.
I'm sorry, Drake.
Yes.
I was trying to remember.
Kelly
I don't remember
Fashholtz.
many Murphy finishes.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit nervous because I'm 7-0 so far. I've yet to miss one. This is fantastic.
Why did you say that? You just
I'm definitely gonna. I know I'm gonna miss the next one. Andrade.
All right.
Ferocious walkout here.
Yes.
Love it.
Frank, this fighter made their pro debut first. One did it in 2010. The other did it 15 months later. Who was first?
That would be Jessica.
Drake.
I'm gonna take Murphy on that one.
Connor.
15 months.
Breaking the tie.
How do you not know this?
I'm gonna go Lauren Murphy.
The correct answer, Lauren Murphy.
Oh, I stay perfect. I stay perfect. Will I ever miss? I don't
All right,
know.
Frank, here we go. Last question. Last
8-0.
question. It's an over-under question.
Okay.
The over-under, Frank, is at 3.5. Over-under 3.5. Over-under 3.5 shared opponents between Lauren Murphy and Jessica Andrade.
3.5.
Over-under 3.5.
Lauren Murphy.
Come on, man.
Is it over?
Over.
Over or under 3.5 shared opponents between the two of them?
Over.
That is a sound of a confident man right there, Connor.
It feels like the amount of times they would overlap would make sense to be over. They've both been in the UFC for so long.
You just don't know. It's fine, man.
I mean, obviously, I don't know. I would have blurted it out if I knew, Frank. Under 3.5.
Drake.
Yeah, I'm taking the under 2.
Wow.
All right. So we have Valentina Shevchenko, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
Kaylin Chukagian.
Aye.
And Liz Carmouche. And Joanne Calderwood.
No!
Four.
It's the
It is
over.
four.
Ah.
It is 4.
No.
Or Joanne Wood now, excuse me. There you go. And
Frank, how you feeling right now?
I feel great.
How are the
that was
emotions?
a great bounce back round.
How
for
are the
you, Frank.
butterflies with Lauren Murphy making her walk?
They're now seized because
He's intense.
yeah.
See, we loosened it up a little bit. All right, Andrade in the cage. What a walkout. Lauren Murphy just all business right now.
I mean, it typically is.
This is it. What are Connor's bets for this fight?
I actually have the under, and I have Andrade in the big Brazilian favorite parlay.
Oh, okay. This is gonna.
So
be a
y'all
good
are getting
one.
me dicey on Andrade. Y'all are making me nervous.
It's gonna be a good fight. Who knows? I mean, again, Jessica could just blow.
Lauren
the
Murphy
doors
burned
off
me
her.
at UFC Long Island. I was on Misha Tate in that one. So I mean, it'd be Lauren Lucky Murphy fashion to burn me again here.
By the way, the next fight, which is Gilbert Burns versus Neil Magny, that's when the chat bet is coming into play. So get your thoughts in order, figure out.
Chat bet comes in play. I think we're going to rip some packs to you
Put the
down.
poll up in a little bit, and then you guys can vote. It's got to be a quick thing, so we got to get that chat
While they
bet in
vote,
there.
I'll rip some packs. I got some special.
Yes.
I mean, look at these things. Special from the man himself, Ariel Helwani.
Oh, wow.
Pink ice prism cards. Only 3 cards per pack. Hopefully we rip something crazy. I got about 10 of these to go through. I got a little wish list. Maybe, we'll get to that when we open them. But exciting stuff.
When you first lifted those packs up, I thought you were holding 2 things of Pop-Tarts.
Yeah. That's kind of what they look like. I mean, they're sleek. They're discreet. All it says on them is Panini UFC.
Yep.
The cards look great. They're like bright pink and mosaic.
Oh, let's get the tail of the tape up here. Lauren Murphy walked out to George Thorogood's Bad to the Bone.
It seems like a Lauren Murphy.
There we
walkout.
go. Jessica Andrade, 23-9. Lauren Murphy, 16-5. Lauren Murphy, 8 years older at 39 years of age, 4 inches taller, 5-inch reach advantage, and a half-pound weight advantage at the weigh-ins. Here we go. Bruce Buffer is getting them ready.
Here we go.
And as we wait for him to do his thing, because Bruce is on one tonight. Drake, you've heard the rumors. Valentina Shevchenko, the champion of this division. We were wondering what is she going to do? Is she going to fight Amanda Nunes? Are they going to run it back with Tyler Santos? What are we going to do here? And it turns out, it looks like she's going to fight Alexa Grasso. Now, still, as we speak right now, that fight is not booked for any specific card just yet. It could be March 4th. It could be April 8th. We're not 100% sure. We just know that the fight has been agreed upon and it's likely to happen. So Are you surprised they went with Alexa Grasso here, or is this kind of how you expected it to play out?
Mildly surprised. I think it was down to her Figueiredo pretty clearly, but it sounds like last I heard that Figueiredo's kind of injured right now, and so she was fine with letting somebody else go ahead and then maybe fight the winner or at least one more fight to get a title shot. And Alexa's obviously been around longer, has the Mexican fan base, which they always like to tap into that market, and especially if we see these rumors come to fruition of having her and Aldana fight on the same card, potentially massive, kind of cool storyline to have play out there. If they were to both win, that'd obviously be the biggest aspect of it. But I'm not super surprised. I like the matchup more at the moment. I love Figueiredo, as we talked about the last time that she fought. Did the watch along for that too.
That's right.
But no, I'm fine with it. I'm really looking forward to the Grasso matchup. Actually, I think she still doesn't get as much credit as maybe she deserves for how far she's come along, especially at flyweight.
I agree. We're underway. You can see the clock going, and Murphy marched right forward and landed a left hand.
Get the full here, the full view here.
Yes, and Andrade is just throwing leg kicks like crazy.
I mean, she throws them too. Like she throws them like her leg is an axe and she's trying to take down a tree.
Yes, I think it's Shogun's final fight. Shogun kicked with such viciousness during his Pride days. I think Jessica wanted to pay homage.
Can't feel good.
It's just over and over again.
There you go.
I mean, I think this might be more leg kicks than she's ever thrown in one fight already.
I was just going to say, she's thrown like 15 of them already. Here we go. Andrade minus 450.
Working it.
Andrade seems very calm.
This is a smart game plan. Oh, all right.
Wow.
That was an athletic move.
Yes.
A little like
bicycle.
It was like a crane kick right there.
I mean, she is working these kicks.
Yeah. Lauren's super tough. But I don't think Lauren expected her to come out so leg kick heavy.
No, I mean, she keeps going for him, man.
Oh, but Lauren darts in. Nice little combination.
You got to be careful.
Yeah.
Dude, the leg work, though, is already paying dividends.
Oh, I mean, it has to. It has to. Like that, you can only take so many of those before it starts just becoming compromised.
That left leg is chewed.
Man, Andrade is looking good so far. 2 minutes into this first round. Oh, a little takedown attempt.
I mean, this is what Lauren's got to do. She's got to make this grimy. She can't get into a kickboxing match with Jessica Andrade.
No, because if she's going to do that, it's going to look like this.
Yeah, this is what's going to happen. So she's got to chuck her against the fence and...
Ooh,
all right.
It's like at a certain point after taking so many so early, it's like just like switch stance before it gets really bad. That's what I feel.
I mean, it's like I can take at this point, like, it's got to be just like you can already see the red.
All right, Murphy's starting to land a little more now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice jab there.
Let's see if Jessica goes back to those
these takedown attempts are doing next to nothing so far for Murphy.
Yeah. She's just got to tackle her against the fence.
those leg kicks, dude. Like she's landing them hard too.
Mm-hmm.
Her face is getting all messed up right now.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Lauren Murphy is just so tough.
She is tough because these don't seem to be phasing her.
She timed one. Oh, she took her down.
Wow.
Oh.
I said they weren't doing much. Can't really hold her down.
Yep, chuck her against the fence. Oh, Andrade
big
gets
time
separation.
by Andrade.
Did you see the look on Andrade's face? She's like, you got me. Now I'm going to get you.
I mean, for as much success as she's having, she's not overstepping right now.
Oh, another hard leg kick.
Dude, those are hurting me.
Dude,
yeah.
How red that is. Like, Murphy's going to be limping for weeks, no matter how this fight ends up.
Whoa.
Spinning back fist.
I mean, Andrade is just looking athletic in there, dude. Like,
she's feeling herself right now.
She's just flowing right now.
She's so tough.
Seriously.
Yeah, I don't think she saw all these leg kicks coming.
No, this is, you have to think this is a moment, 3.5 minutes into this fight, and you're like, oh man, I might be in a little bit over my head right now.
She's got to get this to the fence wall and just grime this thing out.
Yeah.
Because this is just gonna get worse.
Overhand. Those vintage Andrade haymakers.
Just those baseball bats. Good body kick, but Lauren caught it. Oh, and Andrade stays the fence.
Oh, man.
God.
Oh, man.
These combos are...
I want to see what the percentage of strikes landed.
Dude, I think they showed the leg kicks, and I think she's like 17 for 21.
I want to see like overall what they are. She's got to be in the 60s or 70s.
Yeah, I guess I said size matters. I guess it doesn't really that much in this one so far.
This is crazy.
Some toughness. I would say she's showing quite a bit of toughness.
She has all the toughness.
Like, this is...
The Brazilian fans might actually cheer for her because of this toughness. That's how tough she is.
Body kick.
Man.
Oh my God. Yeah, give her the 99 stat in the EA Sports game.
For sure. Oh, a takedown takes her back. All right.
All right. Not bad.
But Andrade's okay.
Oh, elbow.
Throwing spinning stuff. Another leg kick. Big right hand from Andrade.
Big time.
This is crazy. Big round for Jessica Andrade.
Not sure who won that round.
Drake, what do you think there? Give us the analyticals to that
Johnny
one.
Walker won
that.
Oh, that's a 10-9 on Andrade.
Yeah, that does not take much scoring criteria there.
Forgot about this.
That's going to be...
How could you forget?
10-9 for Jessica Andrade. That was a fantastic round by her. Yes. I mean, that was...
10-9 Andrade.
I mean, I parlayed her up at minus 450. That is what you want a minus 450 to look like in the first round if they're not going to get a finish.
What's the live odds right now?
Live odds, I'm going to guess she's bigger than a minus 1,000. I can tell you right now.
I would say after that round.
Courtesy of DraftKings Sportsbook.
Oh.
She is a minus 12,500. Man.
So if you got like a couple bucks to throw around and you feel like Lauren's toughness might get her to the
Frank, how much you putting on Lauren Murphy plus 2,000 right now?
Plus 2,000.
I mean, the banana peels happen. She could change the whole thing.
We saw a skateboard once in one of the show.
Yeah, I mean, bro, she's not up. She's not up 2 rounds to nothing.
The greatest fan art in the history of the sport.
Body kick, nice.
No joke. Like last week or something, one of my casual friends sent me that, and they legit thought it was real.
I'm not gonna lie. The first couple times I saw it, I was like, "Wait, what?" And then you're like, "This is an impossible situation. Like this couldn't have happened." Oh,
Jessica's just coming out.
I mean, same game plan. It has to be chop at the legs and then just piece her up.
She's done nothing to stop him.
Lauren Murphy has to change something up. If not, Jessica Andrade can just continue to do what she does.
Just go get her.
I mean, these weak takedown attempts are costing her 3-4 shots to the head each time she tries it.
Her shooting in space is not smart, but getting her, like I've been saying, get her against the fence.
Yeah.
Like if she's backing you up against the fence, try to turn her over and grind this thing out a little bit. But Andrade is just hitting her with sledgehammers right now.
Murphy's fighting back though. Like
sure. I mean, you guys said it, dude. $2 steak. She's as tough as one.
Yeah.
I can assure you that. I mean, oh man.
Oh my God.
I mean,
him.
And Andrade, if she's catching with that left, she'll just keep throwing
against the fence.
Not even make it a combo, just left.
I mean, she's just taking a beating.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Frank. Sorry. I mean, mixing it up. Left, right, left, a little 1-2.
By the way, Jessica Andrade now live up to a minus 20,000.
Oh my God.
I mean, that seems insane because like anything can happen, but like yes, it feels like she's likely going to win this fight. Here's the thing, like at this point is what I'm wondering is if Lauren Murphy is going to make it to the end. I mean, Andrade is just pouring it on.
She's been
like you can only take so much of a beating, but Lauren Murphy's tough.
Yes.
Her mobility is just real hampered.
It's just Andrade, if she could just not feel herself too much here and just not just chuck for the sake of chucking, this is how this whole fight's going to go. But
my gosh, she's teeing off.
How is she still? How is Lauren Murphy still?
You guys are right.
Oh, good knee to the body. There you go. That's what she needs to do.
Yeah.
Hockey fight style.
But can she continue to do that, or is she going to have to eat 7 combos in a row? Takedown defense for Andrade, 8 of 8, but I felt like Lauren Murphy landed 2 in the first round.
She did. Well, maybe
she got right back up.
Yeah, I mean, Anik and DC
are nothing.
Yep.
I believe they're takedowns. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you end up on the ground and
She tried the bicycle there.
I mean, she's trying it again.
And it comes right back.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, now Lauren Murphy looks like she's doing something of the sort.
Oh, but then she got hit with that leg kick. Oh.
Yeah, it was her fault.
I'm just waiting for some moment to happen.
I mean, or is this just going to be a 15-minute pummeling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
What happened the last time you mentioned?
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh
another
my
big
God.
right
I mean,
hand.
I'd
from
actually be cool with
Andrade.
that, Frank. Oh.
I'm starting to think that my pick of Lauren Murphy for the MMA Fighting Picks crew was not a great.
Anything can happen, though. Anything can happen. We've experienced crazy moments on these live streams before. I mean, she's getting beat.
Oh, she got a leg.
Andrade.
Let's see. This is a huge moment for her. She actually
watch the neck.
lifted Andrade.
Yeah, literally watch the
ground.
neck.
Protect your neck.
Oh, man. I don't think she has it, but
She's fine.
She's doing great.
Yeah,
This
she's
is what
doing
she
good.
wanted.
This is what she wanted. This is part of the strategy.
Andrade, this is probably like her taking a little bit of a breather right now. Pushing her head
What do
down.
I gotta
Yeah,
She's
here you go.
back.
Here, you could get the knee to a down opponent.
Murphy back to the feet, and here we go. 45 seconds left here in round number 2. Andrade, oh my God, man. She went to the body. Oh,
God.
Man.
It's really incredible
big
how many
combination.
punches Lauren Murphy can eat.
She's got a chin.
Yeah.
She's
does.
definitely got a chin, dude.
Closing.
I mean, this one, I think is more 10-8 worthy than the other round.
Right, like if this happens again in round 3, you cannot score this fight a 30-27. Like this is like too much of a domination.
Oh my God.
oh,
my
Andrade.
gosh, dude.
Flurry.
Wow.
Dude.
Any
Jessica
chance?
Andrade
Any chance
just-
the corner's just like,
I mean,
All right, we've seen
Solid.
enough.
what do you say to her at the corner right now?
that's her husband right there. So
You got a chin. Get out there. Let's get it done.
Lauren, you're plus 2,500 on the live line right now. You know what? I'm with you, Drake. I can't have this be
now this is in Vegas. This
Yeah,
is
you're right.
Brazil.
Brazilian.
There's
Brazilian
going to be
judges.
at least one judge who is probably going to score at a 10.
She's just brutalizing it right now. This is one-way traffic the whole way.
10-8 Andrade.
Yep, I agree.
I mean, Lauren landed some shots, but I mean, it just the difference in impact is night and day. Man, I don't even want to watch these in slow motion. Just
But you
What
must.
is the corner saying to Lauren Murphy right now? Like, what adjustments can you even make at this point?
like, are the betting lines like? Can
Yeah,
you
it's
even
locked
get any
now.
higher than that?
Yeah, it's locked.
Yeah.
The question is, does Lauren Murphy survive? I'm going to say yes. I think she does. I guess I underestimated her toughness.
Yeah, she's just,
This is Lauren's round.
maybe.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
And then you'll lose 29-27.
At the end of the second round, Jessica Andrade hit Lauren Murphy with everything she had, 12 punches in a row
Yeah.
Oh my
without missing.
And Lauren Murphy looked
Tekken
unfazed by it.
combo.
It hit the horn, and she just walked right to her corner. She was like, all right.
Oh, good job from Lauren. All right. She's still moving around like nothing happened, but
Oh,
big right hand from Andrade.
But
Murphy is
Lauren
firing
Murphy's
back.
Firing.
I mean, not fine, but like she is.
More fine than she should be.
Yes. I mean, yes. I would be halfway to the hospital at this point if I took this beating from Jessica Andrade.
This is like Zabit Kyle Bokniak, where not to the same extent, but it's kind of the same. Where Zabit was just lighting Kyle up with everything, but Kyle would just take it and then land like one shot and just yell at the crowd, and people just cheered. But yeah, it's just kind of.
Ooh,
Oh.
Here it comes. You got a slap in there.
I was going to say, was one of those open-handed?
Yeah.
A little Stockton slap for Lauren Murphy?
Oh, good left hand from Andrade.
What is DC saying right now? He's wondering how they're
I
going
was about to say,
judge
he
these
better not
rounds?
be arguing for.
You can't. That's impossible.
I think they're talking about whether or not.
Oh, whether they're going to be 10-8. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Sorry, DC. Didn't mean to,
Yeah, first round I understand, but second one for sure.
The first round could have been a 10-8 too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think the first round you could make the argument.
Yeah.
But
What if
we might find
Lauren
out.
Murphy just locks up a guillotine right there?
Andrade with the takedown. Lauren Murphy looking for a Kimura.
Lauren, get up.
Giving
Come
her-
on.
Oh,
Oh, can you, Matt? Dude,
Could you imagine?
jeez.
that would
What a
be
comeback it
friggin'
would be.
insane.
Plus 2,500, get in. DraftKings Sportsbook.
Oh,
my goodness.
Wow.
Right back
And
to
right
it.
back at it.
Yeah,
right back to
it.
yeah.
All right, the under misses.
Yeah.
I underestimated Lauren Murphy's toughness.
Okay.
Man. Jessica Andrade did just about everything she could for me.
Andrade this is just it's clinic. 151 to 62 on the Oh!
Jeez.
This is just mean.
Yeah,
Oh my
Murphy's
god.
just chucking back though. She's trying.
Oh, we got a
she is.
hematoma coming.
Yeah, the face is starting to look rough. This is just kind of...
Yeah. As Jed Meshew likes to say, Lauren Murphy is a great trier.
She's certainly trying.
Jeez.
That's...
She's trying. Oh, she's throwing head kicks.
Oh man.
Those are shots to the back of the head. Maybe Lauren could sneak out a DQ win. Oh, but this is just a.
Yeah, let's just 90 seconds.
Just
Close to the
kind of
end.
let her finish it out here.
Yeah.
This is actually more Sean O'Malley, Chris Matinho-ish.
Yeah.
Comparison.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, this is just like
Dude, she just sneaks those over so well.
like I kind of just
Let's
want
go
this
Andrade,
referee to
like,
stop it now.
beast, man.
Like we don't. Like it's.
That's kind of how I feel.
Andrade just gets. Oh my.
we don't need to see this anymore.
Dude.
Stop the fight! Like stop this!
I don't think they're going
You,
to.
you,
Stop
You
this!
could, yeah, you
I mean,
definitely
she's-
could. The fight is over. I just got Andrade won.
oh my goodness.
Oh man.
She's so tough, and like, there's gonna be people.
Could be a banana peel in there somewhere.
Although I would.
Oh, there's one right there, Frank.
Oh, another skateboard. No.
Yep.
Oh man.
Back to the leg.
Jessica threw a leg kick, and I actually think she showed remorse with that leg kick.
Yeah.
It was just like,
Like,
all
really,
right.
you didn't block that one?
It's like I'll just give you like a quarter.
Moicano versus RDA on short notice, ask.
Mm.
Yeah. This
Dude,
is
Andrade has
wild,
to be
man.
like mind blown.
Oh my God.
Where
I don't
is
think
your
Jessica's going to
confidence
stop
at?
even after the bell.
Where is your confidence at if you're Jessica Andrade after this, man? Like, you just beat the 4th-ranked flyweight. This woman fought for a title 15 months ago, 16 months ago, and she just absolutely dominated her.
I mean, that's another 10-8 round,
See
right?
those scorecards.
Yeah.
No point in even erasing it. There it is. 10-8 for Jessica Andrade. That's wow. Wow. That was utter and sheer domination. I got to go back and find, there was some guy on Twitter.
Score 30-25.
There's some guy on Twitter that promised
Pulling up
me.
receipts.
Yeah, he promised me Lauren Murphy was gonna win, and that I owed him an apology when she won. So I just want to make sure I go back and apologize to him real quick.
Yeah, so make sure you say I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. Right there, somewhere in here.
That was impressive stuff.
Yeah, here it is. I expect an apology once Murphy wins. Yeah, here we go.
There's got to be
it
a good
Frank's
little,
burner?
Yeah,
good little GIF or GIF in there.
Which one
sorry.
is it, Mike?
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you tell us.
I just had to get
I
that
always
one in
said
there.
GIF,
Sorry, you
but I'm
know.
also way older than most of you.
No, we're on the same page.
Just had to get that one in there.
GIF is a peanut butter.
Right, but even the creator of GIF says it's GIF, but he's just wrong.
Oh yeah. I mean, no. Yeah, I'm that stubborn to say he's wrong too. Is this third? I'm very curious to see what this is going to be scored. Like, will it be 30-24?
30-25. No. I'm gonna say there's gonna be one judge that gave a 30-27.
Judge Mike Bell scored a 30-27.
Yeah, one of these judges is gonna say 30-27.
Douglas Crosby, 29-28 Murphy.
Nice.
All right, here we go.
Split. Just kidding.
There we are.
30-26.
30-25, 30-25, 30-26.
They're going to do a wave.
For Jessica Andrade.
Oh, I love the whole fam out there.
Yeah.
Whole team. Final stats.
Her I believe that's Jessica Andrade's grandmother in her corner.
That's incredible. The final stats, according to ESPN.com, she outstruck her 213-81.
Sheesh, man.
1 for 1 on takedowns. Lauren Murphy, according to the statistics, went 0 for 15 on takedowns.
That win, Drake, I wasn't even aware
44
of
leg
this.
kicks. She went 44 for 50.
That's insane.
Masterclass.
Drake, I was not even aware of this.
Mini bum.
Jessica Andrade just tied Amanda Nunes for the most wins in women's UFC history.
Man.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy to think about.
Man.
When she joined the UFC, she was like 22, 23. Like Jessica Andrade, she's a OG female fighter in the UFC specifically. Like she joined really early.
Beast. Yeah. Beast. I don't know how you can't enjoy watching her fight. I mean, she is a beast.
So, Drake, what are we going to do here? I mean, after that performance at 125, why put yourself through the extra 10 pounds?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the road to a title shot, I mean, they're probably relatively the same because if Rose Namajunas comes back, they're just going to give Rose another title shot against Zhang because the UFC loves giving Rose Namajunas title shots.
Right.
And look, it would not surprise me if they did that in any way, shape, or form. But I don't know. Like, do you think her next fight will be at 115 or after this performance, she's just like, you know what? Maybe I'll just stick around here because that was about as good as you can do.
Yeah, I think Andrade will stick around at 125 if she doesn't get the title shot next. But it'll kind of hinge on that because, yeah, she's pretty much in this weird area where she can obviously fight in any division. Like literally, she says she's fine fighting 35, 45. She'll fight anywhere. So it's a very weird and unique spot, but a good one to be in, obviously, when she's as damn good as she is in all of these divisions. But I think it will hinge on if they want to give it to her next at 115. And I agree with you about Rose. I don't think she should get it next, but there's obviously that argument with the way Lee fights, but she's coming off a loss. I just hate giving fighters coming off losses, even if it's a weird, terrible one like the Carla rematch was. But if you don't do Rose and you want to leave Andrade out of it, there's obviously Lemos, but then Andrade beat Lemos. Like 115 got really kind of screwed up the last year, I think, in terms of how this can make the most sense. But I think Andrade still might, like merit-wise, make the most sense at 115. It's really weird, but I would love to see that rematch too. I think it would obviously be better than the first fight. It didn't last very long with Weili, that is.
I mean, as you were like working out the math and all the things that were happening, and my brain got fogged for a second, and then the correct answer for a matchup came to my mind.
Tell us.
I will tell you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. On to the next one.
What a tease!
Myself and AK.
Guy.
But I mean, there's one answer only, and it could work for either weight class.
Oh, I love it. I can't wait to hear it. I'll be tuned in.
There's your little tease. So, Drake, you are the man. We got a full fight, which is always nice. Poor Kristen King has just seen like her first one. She got Frankie Edgar, Chris Gutierrez, so we had to bring her back for another one. She was on for like 44 seconds. So,
Drake, you're good luck for my women's MMA bets. Andrade,
hey man, we can't all be so.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say, Drake, before we say goodbye, my man? You can enjoy the rest of the night.
Yeah, no, I just always appreciate being on. It's been fun. I know this is the second time, but both great times hanging out with you guys. Love what we got going here, and I'm always happy to be a part of it when you want me. And if any of the viewers want to follow me, you can at @DrakeRiggs_ on Twitter and Instagram, and then all the great stuff I try to do at MMA Mania if you would like. But yeah, appreciate it always, you guys.
You're the man, Drake.
Appreciate you, Drake.
Very much. Enjoy the rest of the
brother.
And right there on the screen, they're doing the advertisement for what? Is this UFC Vegas?
Oh my
68?
gosh. UFC Vegas 68,
February
supposed to be in
5th?
South Korea. We're getting it on South Korea time, 1 a.m. start. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm doing it.
It's gonna be a tough hang.
I mean, the card itself is a tough hang, and then you put it at that time slot. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna stay up for that one. Call me a casual all you want. We're talking about a 4 a.m. walk for the main event, 3:30.
Bellator's on CBS
that card,
same night.
For that card, I don't know. But before we get to this next fight, 2 things.
Oh,
Chat bet. Got to get a bet for Magny, Burns.
Yep.
Via the chat, Joe. If you want to put up the poll, whatever you guys choose. Whoever the fighter is, and then either by finish or by decision, that's what I ride with. It pretty much always ends up being plus money, or at least close to it. So far, chat, 2-1.
I believe in the chat. We have very smart
How can you not believe in the chat? The chat is diehards. But
all right, so while you are casting your votes,
let's open some of these packs.
Yes.
So they're all going to be the same. Like normally, it's like kind of a mixture of style of cards. But these are all going to be the same. They're Prism, UFC Prism Pink Ice. Shout out to Helwani for hooking me up. You know, he's got the plug. 3 cards per pack. And they're all the same. But I do have a little wish list. Like I have like let's make this exciting. Fighters that I'm looking for. So I went and I found the list of fighters that these have. Yeah, there it is. Like a Shavkat, a Hamzat, Tommy Aspinall, and Ilia Topuria. Francis Ngannou, Makhachev, Cyril Gane, Sean O'Malley. If I can find that.
Font.
that's
Thank
beautiful.
you, man. Thank you. I actually wrote that myself.
Not
It's not
papyrus.
a font.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Boy, that Francis Ngannou card would feel a little bit different now.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I want it. Let's begin. Look at those. I mean, are these beautiful or what? Like, we're talking about pink ice. First, we get Beneil Dariush. Ricky Simone. I don't mind that at all.
All right.
Rookie card, too.
Nice.
Let's go ahead and let's pop that right
Are we
over
going to
here.
Boston for this next one?
Let's go card of the day right there. Calvin Kattar.
Calvin Kattar.
Nice. I don't mind that. So no one on the wish list yet, but we've got a lot of these packs to go.
All right. Ricky Simone being rumored to be fighting Song Yadong next.
Let's get a nice up close here. Yes, and Ricky Simone is a beast. This is what the pack looks like. Pretty cool looking. We'll just open a couple of these, you know, while the bets are coming in. See if we can get anything from this wish list to add to the collection.
We're seeing a promo for UFC 284.
All right. First up this time around, Cody
Chat has
Garbrandt.
chosen Gilbert Burns.
Gilbert Burns is going to win. Now, chat, tell me, will he win by finish or will he win by decision? Cody Garbrandt.
All right.
Sumadarji, shout out. UFC Long Island, great fight with Matt Schnell. Last but not least, wow, double champ Daniel Cormier.
Wow.
That's a pretty cool one.
I like you, Ricky, but I think it might be.
Yeah, I think we go DC there. I mean, I think we have to. That's pretty cool. I mean, these cards are beautiful. Let's do 2 more packs before this one.
Let's at least get one from the wish list.
I mean, knock on wood, Frank. This the
Is
wish.
that in fact wood?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is thick wood here, man. Okay. Can't you tell?
Frank, should we play
Deep mahogany?
Should we play a guessing game? Which one of the wish lists will he get?
Yeah, I have a feeling he's gonna get Sean O'Malley.
I like that.
I'm gonna say Tommy Aspinall.
I like that. I like that. I like where y'all's head's at.
Yeah.
There she is. Should have had her on the wish list. Irene Aldana getting a title shot.
Maybe. Not done.
Maybe not done yet. Next up, Sergey Spivak in honor of UFC Vegas 68. No,
There
he's
you
not
go.
even. Is he the?
Yeah, he's
Yes, in honor of UFC rookie card too. Last but not least, Uriah Hall. Whew.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie either. Retail, these packs are $25 a pop. If I got an Irene Aldana, Sergey Spivak, Uriah Hall pack for $25, I don't know if I'd be going back to the window for another one of those.
So there's the main card right there. Islam
Getting my guy JDM on the main card is a thing of beauty. Next time we see you guys, we'll be eating Vegemite. All of this will be Australian themed, and I'll be rocking a jacket.
I thought we were getting a wallet. Never mind.
And shout out
Dude, don't ruin the surprise, man.
to New England's own Parker Porter getting a main card opportunity.
Shout out to Parker Porter, man. When are we going to get Parker Porter, Jailton Almeida too?
When are we going to get Parker Porter, John Jones too? That's the question.
That is what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. TJ Dillashaw.
Okay.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Joanne Wood. A lot of fighters that aren't.
Tommy
really
Espinal.
fighting.
Tommy Espinal. Here we go. Ooh.
Looks like a
Jeez,
heavyweight.
incredible.
Francis Ngannou. Wow. The first one from the wish list.
Wait, so that pack had Francis and TJ in it?
Yeah, Francis, TJ, and Joanne Wood.
That's a good
Updated
pack
from
right
Calderwood. That's a rarity these days. Francis Ngannou, I mean, I don't know what that means now. Is that the last time he's going to be a part of the cards? So, I mean, this thing, at this point, vintage.
Yeah.
Vintage stuff.
Gilbert Burns by finish.
By finish. Gilbert
Okay.
Burns inside the distance.
Okay. I'm curious what the
Let's
line
go
is
ahead and
on
check
that
the
one.
odds there. I'm putting this bet in right now as we
Great
speak.
pack right there. Francis Ngannou, Frank, we should have picked Francis Ngannou in like 2 seconds, considering where we're at, the studio
Francis
we're in.
Ngannou.
Yeah, I just felt like it was unlikely, but I'm glad that we got something from the wish list.
I mean,
Yes,
shout out.
we did.
Francis
Should we
Ngannou.
mark it off the wish list?
Yeah, go ahead and hit that through.
Wow.
We can take the wish list off. Done with packs for now. We'll open some before the next fight. I have challenged you to a battle in UFC 4. We'll do that before the next one. I'll be Figgy, you be Moreno.
Got it. I'm with you on that one.
All right, method of victory. Let's go winning method. Gilbert Burns by TKO or submission. Wow, minus 125. So that's actually our first minus money play from the chat.
All right,
But they're smart. I'm gonna trust them. Minus 125. That's very playable odds. We'll go ahead and throw it on there. You know, cover my lunch for tomorrow if we win.
Let's go.
There it is. The
All right,
bet has
we are
been
in.
placed. Shout out
The
to
chat.
the chat. Hopefully it works out because Gilbert Burns is trying to finish the big Brazilian favorite parlay for me. It was Josiane Nunes Dicey, Jailton Almeida, Jessica Andrade, Gilbert Burns. So Gilbert Burns finishing this here would be pretty cool.
Yes. Let's do some trivia here. I got
Yeah, let's do some trivia, man.
I got some Gilbert Burns, Neil Magny trivia. Frank, we'll begin with you. You had a tremendous bounce back second round of trivia. But let's see if it's somebody besides your favorite fighter. How do we do this? So we start with you, Frank. This fighter began training martial arts as part of a trade because his father fixed a customer's car.
That's totally Gilbert.
What do you think, Connor?
What are you doing over there, Connor?
Just taking a sip of water, Frank. Come on, man. Getting
On my
pipes in
time.
here. No AC. This sounds so unbelievably Gilbert Burns that I'm going to take Neil Magny.
Wow.
Correct answer is Gilbert Burns.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
makes too much sense.
Yeah.
Makes too much sense.
Drink some more water, Connor.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Similar question.
Thank you for giving me permission.
Similar question from like the last round. Frank, we'll start with you. Actually, Connor, we'll go with you this time. This fighter made it to the UFC for his 8th pro fight, doing it 1 fight faster than his opponent.
And Neil Magny's been in the UFC forever. I'll take Neil Magny.
Frank?
I'm still taking Gilbert on this one.
Well, it's a good thing you did, Frank. 'cause
Wow.
Gilbert Burns is the
the
correct
comeback
answer.
round for Frank here.
Yeah.
I mean, unbelievable. You're like the 2004 Boston Red Sox right
There you
now.
go.
Frank, we start with you. In addition to being a professional fighter, this athlete has a degree in criminal justice.
Oh, that's Neil.
A lot of confidence there.
Neil Magny. Gilbert Burns.
It's good. Neil Magny is the
Oh, you got me there. You got me there. Wow. Born in
And
Brooklyn,
here's
New
the
York.
last
Shout out.
question. This might be my favorite question of the night right now. And Connor, we'll start with you. This fighter had an early professional fight for a promotion called Cutthroat MMA.
Neil Magny.
Frank.
You know what? Neil Magny.
The correct answer is Neil Magny.
Let's go.
Cutthroat MMA veteran.
What was the name of Gilbert Burns' first fight promotion?
That's a great question, and we're going to find out right now. I mean, one of my favorite things in the world is to look
Rage in the
at
Cage.
regional promotions. Was it Rage in the Cage? Or is that a guess?
I'm sorry, that was a guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that based off?
I mean, there is such a thing.
Oh,
Based off of any merit there.
Crown FC.
Oh, yeah. Crown FC.
Oh, you knew that.
Right.
Classic.
We were talking about Gilbert. Oh, yeah. Time and Sodium.
WOCS
for sure.
Champion Fights 1, MMA Champions League 1, CEF 8, Face-to-Face FC.
Yes.
Gilbert
Shout out to
Burns,
Face-to-Face
I love that.
FC.
And then he was
man.
then right to UFC on Fox 12.
Gilbert Burns, hair grown out, Brazilian bandana. Are they going to try and get him in trouble because he's got a flag?
I don't know.
I mean, that would be the lamest thing ever if they did that.
That would be the lamest thing
I'm
ever.
not going to lie. I miss the flags, man.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like it was a pretty cool thing to be able to rep the flags, I guess, you know.
Yes.
Showing me covered in Brazilian flags makes sense that
Neil Magny's run as a up-and-coming fighter. HFC, which is Hoosier FC.
Hoosier FC,
Combat USA, Rumble Time Promotions.
Hoosier FC, is that in Indiana?
I would assume so. At least somewhere in that area.
You would think,
yes,
right?
Valparaiso, Indiana. Cutthroat MMA, and then his first 2 fights were for C3 Fights. So there you go. There's your trivia.
I love it.
Some good stuff.
All right, final prediction for this one. I'm going to say Gilbert Burns by submission, round 2.
I might have picked the exact same thing. I think I might have picked round 3, though. Let me just check. I'm just looking at all the red X's next to my picks. Round 2 submission. That's what I picked.
Nice. So
actually, I did pretty good.
Frank, final prediction for this one?
Gilbert Burns. By finish.
Nice.
By finish. All right.
So we're all riding with the chat. What could go wrong, right?
It's a big one for Gilbert Burns.
Oh, yeah.
This is a big one, especially Leon Edwards is the champion right now. It's a big opportunity. How do you feel about Gilbert with all this extra hair? It just seems like a completely different dude.
I think it looks great. He rocked the overalls at one point this week. I thought he looked fantastic. Rejuvenated.
Yeah.
A new youth for him.
Let's see. Minus 490 favorite.
For a guy that's going to have a large size disadvantage.
Yep.
Man, he's got 5 inches of height and 9 inches of reach. That's tough to get through, man.
Let's see. Brazilian crowd, of course, on his side.
Daniel Cormier making a good point right now. Like a minus 500 favorite, Jessica Andrade was that. Like, you're supposed to walk through your opponent. It's tough to walk through Neil Magny. Shavkat Rakhmonov obviously did it, but he is in another stratosphere than most of the welterweight division.
I mean, let's be honest, and no disrespect to Jeff Neal, but Shavkat's probably about to do the same thing to him March 4th. And Shavkat could probably do that to a lot of the guys in the top 15 right now.
I would say most of the guys in the top 15. Let's get a tail of the tape, say we?
Yes. Let's see what we got here as Bruce Buffer gets ready to introduce these 2 gentlemen. Here we go. Neil Magny, the experience advantage. Gilbert Burns, a year older. Neil Magny, 6'3" to Gilbert Burns is 5'10". 9-inch reach advantage for Neil Magny. And both made weight like professionals.
Both these guys a little bit older.
Yes. 71 years of combined age.
Important fight. Let's get it into sport mode here. Let's get the full view going.
Yes.
Just a note, it's been a trend on this show of sorts. Cut shorts for Gilbert Burns here. Makes him look more athletic. Feel like if you were playing a video game, that's like +2 on like all the stats when you wear the cut shorts.
So that makes your pick for Burns just a little more confidence.
A little more confidence. Like when your fighter comes out like that, looking good. Do you have any idea the qualifying factors to get the Monster Energy patch on the shorts? Feels like I only see it for fighters that are champions or have fought for the title.
Yeah,
I feel like you're getting extra money for that because then in the post they have
definitely do.
In the post fight they have the Monster can. I'm assuming 3 will have it. It feels like you have to hit a certain threshold to get that Monster Energy patch on the shorts.
Which is interesting because he trains at Killcliff FC.
Wow. Speaking of Killcliff,
I think we're gonna have to just party with one of those on a little bit. I've been.
You're
I've
down
been
for
eyeballing
one?
them.
You're down for one? I mean, we have the Israel
Dude.
Adesanya kill list. Like,
Let's
you're down
do
for
it.
one? Should I just grab one for
Let's
each
do
of us
it,
right
yeah.
now? Let's do it.
Yeah, it's a
Shout
chat
out,
bet.
kill
It's a
Cliff.
chat bet fight.
Let's do it. I mean,
Let's
come
go.
on. Why
Nice and-
not?
Oh, they're
Why not?
even.
Like,
I thought it was
Izzy,
gonna be
we
like-
still support you here. If you want to sponsor the show, just let us know. We're happy to keep drinking your energy drink.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
Yeah, come in and grab one, Frank. Come on,
going.
man. I can toss you one. All right. We are underway.
Let's see. Oh, Burns coming in striking.
Oh, that smells like
Smells like-
kiwi. Oh, you're really coming in. Here he is. Mysterious Frank, everyone. Come on, make your debut.
He's not. He.
You want me to walk it all the way over there? I mean, this is getting ridiculous. I mean, it's carbonated. You want me to toss it? My God, this guy. What'd I miss?
Keep in the
feel like I'm
gimmick.
at home right now, you know? I feel like I
Keep in
just
the-
grabbed
I
my friend a
know.
beverage
This is
from the
how it's
fridge.
supposed to
This
be.
really feels like a watch party.
From the fridge, huh?
The next time.
Ice cold. You know
next time
how
we
Wani's
do
got a
these-
mini fridge on the set?
By the time we get to the title fights for UFC 284, it'll be my 40th birthday. So, I mean, it'll be a watch party.
We got to have
and a
something ready
birthday
for
party,
that. We got to
baby.
have something
Let's
ready for
go.
that. All right, 90 seconds into round one, not a ton of action so far.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad
Yeah,
at all.
that
I
should be
actually enjoy these a little bit.
Yes.
These are
Gilbert.
not.
Oh!
Big takedown by Gilbert Burns.
That was, I mean, just chucked him.
I mean, does DC want to take my job or what? As soon as I say that, beautiful takedown by Gilbert Burns. I mean, DC's got the watch party in his other ear.
Already, this is a bad spot for Neil Magny.
It's not good. He struggled with
3 minutes
submission
to
defense
go.
as well.
Let's see what he can do here.
Oh,
Nice elbow from Gilbert.
Knock at the cabin. M. Night Shyamalan.
Ooh, he's
creepy.
almost got him mounted. Good job by Neil Magny.
Yeah, Magny doing a good job to fight this right now.
Ah, it's just a thing of beauty. Side control.
I mean, Magny really is just so big.
Just, yeah. Let's see. It's almost like a amateur wrestling pin position
Yeah,
here.
Yeah.
just sit on him.
Yeah, 1, 2. Oh. Back to side
Oh, man.
control. Neil Magny has his right hand on the
nice
right
elbow.
ankle.
Ooh, Monster Energy patch on the back of the shorts too. That's got to be double money, right?
Yes. Double chat bet. He's trying to mount, but he's doing such a good job. Up. I think he's going to
Gilbert
get
Burns
him.
is just so well-rounded, dude.
He's setting it
Yes.
up. An arm triangle, it looks like. 145 to go. Clear Gilbert round thus
Yeah,
far.
Magny doing a good job defending though.
Yep. I mean, I'm sure he took so much away from that Shavkat fight.
Oh my gosh, you have to. Some grappling sessions with Hamzat caught on tape as well.
Yeah. I mean, Gilbert's so good, but they're probably...
Oh man,
Oh, he's got him mounted now with 1:22 to go.
is he gonna be able to act on it? We saw similar from my guy Jailton, and he wasn't able to get the finish in that first round.
Yeah, it'd be huge. This place is going to explode if he does.
Oh my gosh, a first round finish by Gilbert Burns in front of the Brazilian crowd. Magny's still doing good.
He
Good
is.
job defending. He's really taking minimal damage to be in here.
Burns with a quick left hit. Oh, now he's going for the arm
Uh-oh,
triangle.
Arm triangle.
This is going to be close. If
DC's claiming it's tight. Oh,
He tapped him. Wow.
Inside the distance.
Well done,
Darino. By submission.
bet cashes.
Chat bet cashes. 3-1 now.
3-1.
3-1.
3-1.
Big Brazilian favorite parlay that also cashes. I mean, good to see it. We'll get the double gong going here. Bang. Bang. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out.
Well done.
The chat
to
gets
the
it
chat.
done.
The dude, like the chat
chat's
just
the
gets it
best.
done, Frank. It's incredible. 3-1 now, and that was the worst odds we've played. -125. Like, thank you to
money.
the chat. How do they say it? Obrigado to the chat.
Yes.
You know, I mean, this is cheers to the
So that's
chat.
wings for Mike tomorrow. Huh?
Yes. Playoff wins.
Yeah. Fogo
with-
de Chao. We all just doing it. We all going.
Oh, wait, is that still?
No, I didn't bet that much.
Why are you teasing me then? Yeah.
I didn't bet that much, but wow. Great stuff, man.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Dorino looked
Nice
great. So was 12th, first round loss. Like where, what's next for Neil Magny? Just continues to ride as sort of the gatekeeper for 170.
He's the best. He might be the best gatekeeper in the history of the company.
Yeah.
Because you have to and a lot of people look at I don't love using. I mean, I understand why.
Because he's a fantastic fighter.
He is the welterweight litmus test. He's
also the winningest welterweight fighter of all time.
So let's see. So we can matchmake for Neil Magny because we won't matchmake for him tomorrow. But Gil Burns, we will matchmake tomorrow on to the next one, 11 a.m. Eastern, right here on the YouTube channel.
Don't forget.
The Leech.
I mean, you know I'm down for a Leech fight. You do
Kevin
not
Holland
with a good time. Kevin
Holland's fun one. Chaos Williams. I mean, there's many options. JDM, if he beats Randy Brown, would be
now we're talking.
Would be a good one.
Now we are talking. Yep. Gilbert Burns with the monster can.
Yep.
I'd really love to know the requirements to be able to get that.
I mean, I think it's just a relationship with the company. They like you. You're
can's obviously empty. Do you think someone drank it?
No, he just slammed it down.
He just look at him.
Look at him. You see how much
it.
You see how much attention to detail he's making. Like he's just like the M's got to be out. The M's got to be out.
He's a professional. 11 first-round finishes for Gilbert Burns. Just tough matchups for Neil. Back-to-back. Go from Shafkat to Gilbert. Jeez Louise. Oh, no, D-Rod. Shafkat, D-Rod, Gilbert.
And he looked great in that D-Rod fight, too. So now, 2 title fights to go. It's about to get real.
It's about to get real.
This was a nice little warm-up. Felt like none of these fights were really that closely contested. I feel like the next one is probably going to change that.
I think so. What's your pick for this one? This is a good. I mean, this
Deiveson Figueiredo.
Ooh.
Finish round 4.
Funny you say that. I'm going Brandon Moreno. Finish round 4.
Wow. Should be a good one. I mean, it should be a good one.
Fig inside the distance.
All right. Any prediction, Frank?
Knockout.
Ooh.
Do we get greedy and let it ride and ask the chat for a second bet?
I think we do.
All right, let's do it. That didn't take much talking into it. I'm going to take the winnings from this one and the bet that I initially made. Let's do it. Chat bet number 2. Who's going to win, Brandon Moreno or Deiveson Figueiredo? And then we'll let them decide by decision or by finish. I have a weird feeling the chat's going to go with Brandon Moreno.
We're going to let the chat decide for
I know,
themselves.
I understand that. I understand that. I don't want to sway them. I don't want to sway them anyway. I don't want to sway them any sort of way. That's just my prediction. Wow.
Oh, Gilbert called out Colby. Don't love it. I mean,
if
the Masvidal was right there.
If they don't make the Hamzat fight, I'm all right with that.
I mean, I don't hate it. I thought he was going to go right for Masvidal. That was right there. But, hey, listen. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
We'll have a special guest joining us for the next fight.
Before they join us, though,
but we should.
I said I made a challenge. I said I made a challenge to you.
All right. There's Alex Pants.
Oh, shout out to Alex.
Probably get
Alejandro Pantoja, the next one. Charles Oliveira, non-blonde. Did you see the video of him walking through the mall in Brazil?
Oh, that was incredible.
Superstar. I mean, you talk about a superstar. Let's play each other.
Let's do it.
I mean, should we do it or should we do it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We got a little bit of
It's
time.
going to be quick and ferocious. I'm just going to push buttons as hard as I can.
We can run them back a couple times. I will be representing Deiveson Figueiredo. I will be representing
the assassin.
The assassin baby, Brandon Moreno. So we've got it ready to go. You got your controller on?
I think so.
Boom. All right. Now the question is, can we get it on our display monitor here?
That is
your wish is our command.
Yeah. That was sort of I was trying to insinuate, let's go big time.
Best team in the sport right here.
We had it on the screen, now we just need it on the one here. Well, we figure that out. I'm going to fire off a tweet about how I'm going to kill Mike and...
You're going to fire...
Look at a little snake dance going on here.
Here we go.
All right, I think we're ready. I just want to get myself prepared for the quadrilogy, tetralogy.
Yes. Look at us.
John Anik just said tetralogy, by the way.
Wow. He's
John
not a
Anik
company
says
man
it.
because the UFC Countdown said quadrilogy.
I mean, I go with Anik.
Or my first tweet.
I mean, I'm trying to tag Mike Heck Jr. in it.
Yeah, this is probably not going to go great for your boy.
I mean, we can do a couple of them.
Well, let's just go. I mean, who knows?
Let's also let's also break the fourth wall. We cranked up the damage, damage and cardio. All right, let's do this.
All right, best of luck to you.
Yes, let's get it on the screen for the people and let's run it up. Best of luck to you as well, sir.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. We're cooking.
Now, who's who?
I am Deiveson Figueiredo. Oh my goodness. And Mike is Brandon Moreno. Wow, when we said the damage is cranked up, the damage is cranked up.
Nice kick.
Wow. Oh, I got killed. I knew it. Get up, you Oh, God. Wow, this is ridiculous.
Wow.
We got to run that back. Oh, let's do the hop step. All right, we have to run
we're doing that
back.
again.
That was, oh my gosh, that was vicious.
That might have been the first. I mean, that he might have killed the virtual.
Boom! Wow, that was brutal to watch.
Tonight.
Yeah, let's rematch that.
Yeah.
Same thing. Maybe we turned the damage up a little too much.
Herb Dean just stood there, didn't even try to help.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Like the leg kick is like knocking it. Oh! All right, dude.
That's it, right? Yeah!
Let's rematch one more time. I mean,
8 seconds!
I think we're definitely learning now. Like, yeah, we can't change the settings unless we back out to the main menu. I mean, this is, I just got leg kick TKO'd. Boom.
Oh,
I mean,
dude.
This is too much. This is too
No!
much.
How do you block? There we go. Oh, no.
This is what it's going to be like.
Oh, okay,
Back of the head.
I mean, moving
Back of the
forward,
head.
we absolutely have to.
It's a car crash.
Let's just do a best of 7 of these car crashes.
Yeah. Each fight is like 11
And then we know for
seconds long.
future reference to turn the damage down. I mean, this is just ridiculous. No one wants to see
Is
this.
it though?
now.
I mean,
Is it fun, Frank? Is it
I
fun?
thought it was.
All right, well, it's 2-1 right now, me. We'll go to 7, and then we'll bring Jose in. All right, here we go. We go again.
right.
Series 2-1, Figgy. Nah, I'm not touching gloves with you. Get out of here
I didn't
with
even know what I'm
that.
doing.
Oh, nice body kick. I thought that would have taken you out.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Oh, God. The jabs are going to knock me out. Oh, yeah! Get off me. All right. 2-2. Series 2-2. I just got knocked out by 2 jabs.
Oh, man.
Is this what's to come? Finish in the first
Best
60
of 7?
seconds?
Oh, man. This is just like a chess game. It's basically whoever lands the first shot
I mean, you're
wins.
trying to glove touch in this. Like, come on.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Let me try again.
Series tied 2-2. Oh, yeah, circle the cage. That's what I want. Oh, leg kick KO again. Oh, no, I can't back out. I couldn't back out.
2-3.
2-3, wow. They're back against the wall now
Let's
for Figueiredo.
go.
Back
Here we
against the wall
go.
now for Figueiredo. Any update on the chat bet?
Yes. Brandon, but we're waiting for how.
I knew it. Yeah, people love Brendan Moreno. I knew they were going to take Moreno.
Are we going to go method or just...
Oh, yeah,
It's a leg
definitely.
kick.
Definitely method. Yeah, leg kick
3-2,
TKO.
here
Can
we
I bet
go.
that exacta?
This could be it.
This could be it.
We're 2-3 right now, right?
Yeah, 2-3 Mike. Oh, my controller isn't working, huh?
Oh.
Ah, you
Man.
can't.
No, not the leg kick. I can't come back from the leg kicks. I can't come back from the leg kicks.
How is he standing?
I can't come back from them.
Well, the chat agrees.
Yeah!
Brandon
I
might
can't come
finish.
back from the leg kicks. I cannot believe that. Unbelievable stuff from you. Congratulations, sir.
I figured it out.
Brandon Moreno wins.
You just got to
4-2.
land first.
Even a leg
I thought you were
kick.
going to 7.
We did. He won 4-2.
Okay, cool. Anyway, chat says Brandon by finish.
Brandon by finish. Okay, all right.
All right. Okay.
You know what? I don't mind that. Ooh, look at Deiveson. All right. Oof. Well, that was fun. I mean, that was pretty exciting. Definitely need to turn the damage down moving forward. Should probably get better on the controls. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not great at that. But that was still fun. False advertisement. I said I was gonna kill you. I did
Did
not.
you tweet that out and for the world?
Yes, I tweeted that out.
All right. Well, speaking of fun, let's bring in a man who was in the arena for 2 of the 3 matchups between Deiveson Figueiredo and Brandon Moreno. And then he was also on site for the first of the 3 fights, but it was obviously the pandemic and everything going on, so you couldn't sit cage side and watch it. But he was there when Brandon Moreno won the belt, and then he was there when Deiveson won it back in January of last year. Let us say hello to our good friend Jose Youngs, who joins us. Wow, what is this?
Look at these glasses. Let's go. How we
Kurt
feeling?
Cobain glasses going on.
Respect for the Kurt Cobain reference. I'm glad someone got it.
Well done. How are you, man? You enjoying the fights?
I don't quite know what to do not being on site. This is my first pay-per-view I've missed entirely since 2020.
Wow.
So this is bizarre. This is bizarre for me.
You got the glasses, you got rocking the champion sweatshirt. I mean, you're definitely a New England dude.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Oh, man, don't say that. I'm trying to, fit in out here on the West Coast.
Oh, there you go. So what has been the standout moment of UFC 283 for you so far, Jose?
I mean, it's hard not to say Johnny Walker elbowing a human being into the netherworld while one of his foot was being held above his head. That was pretty fun. Yeah, that's probably the one that stands. Jessica Andrade apparently set the flyweight significant strikes record. And the only one above her in any weight class was Nate Diaz back at 141, which I also was at when he beat the soul out of Donald Cerrone in the co-main event. So probably those 2. I thought Jessica Andrade was 30-24. Don't know how anyone didn't give it 3 10-8s, but probably those 2.
So you were in the arena for part 2 and part 3 of this rivalry, Jose, and now part 4 is about to go down. So can you talk about the Phoenix one when Brandon Moreno won the title? Because again, I talk about this all the time. If there's a FOMO moment as a media member where I was like, man, I really wish I was there over the last few years, it was probably that moment out of any other one. Just seeing Brandon finally get there. He was cut from the UFC, came back, won the title, got the huge ovation. It was unbelievable. What was it like that night, just being in there and seeing Brandon shine and seeing the crowd erupt the way that they did?
Well, I can't hear you, Mike, so I'm just going to assume. Well, there you are.
Now you got us. Jose, you got us?
Yeah,
Shout out
I can
to
hear you
Frank.
now. But so I could see Mike's mouth moving. So I'm assuming you asked me about the title fight in Phoenix.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's actually an incredible
lip reading
talent
right
there. Not on a big screen either. I mean, not even zoomed in on his mouth, and he still got that.
Wow.
This is, we're professionals here at MMAfighting.com's YouTube channel. Yeah, the second fight was bananas. I don't know if you guys watched. I'm sure I know Mike did, but if anyone didn't watch, if you just watched that pre-fight press conference at the Celebrity Theater in downtown Phoenix, it was the Israel Adesanya and Marvin Torres screaming at each other about steroids, and then Brandon Moreno, Figueiredo, and then Nate Diaz smoking up there. Leon Edwards got maybe one question the entire time. But after Nate Diaz, Brandon Moreno was a god. That dude could walk on water in Phoenix, pretty much. And then in the arena for fight night, pretty much every Mexican in the world was in Glendale, Arizona to watch Brandon Moreno win. It was like watching a fight in Tijuana. No one was speaking English. They were screaming some very horrible things in Spanish at Deiveson Figueiredo when he walked out, to the point where I'm like, they're going to have to mute this. If anyone speaks Spanish, they're going to be clutching their pearls, la the ones I'm wearing right now. But yeah, that was scenes when Brandon Moreno won. That's one of the loudest arenas I've ever been in.
Yeah, FOMO moment for me. And then,
oh my God.
And then in Anaheim, the crowd was clearly pro Moreno there as well, and Figgy goes out and gets the win. How can you compare the environments? Was Phoenix louder? Because I know Moreno went over as a pretty big star in Anaheim as well, or wherever that fight. I mean, the fans are going crazy for him. His walkout for his first title defense was ridiculous.
Yeah, that one felt more like that week was kind of the Brandon Moreno fight week if you were on site. Obviously, if you were kind of watching peripherally outside of Anaheim,
the Francis Ngannou Cyril Gane fight was all anyone was talking about. But if you were on site, especially around the fighter hotel, again, every single Mexican in the world was just around the hotel. If you went to the lobby, there was just mariachi music everywhere, and Tecate and Modelo, and everyone screaming at each other. It was pretty wild. And then they all went to the fight, and it was, again, when he walked out, it was a hero's welcome. It was as if he was fighting in Mexico City. And then I couldn't hear any of the post-fight interviews because of the amount of booze that Deiveson Figueiredo was getting when they raised his hand.
That's incredible.
So it was, dude. Yeah, and I'm so happy those two got the crowd, because the first fight was a barn burner. It was obviously a draw because of the groin kick, but they deserved to, because this was even before they let some fans in the Apex. So I wanted to say maybe 20 people were inside that building for the first fight.
I mean, it's interesting to hear that from your perspective, because I mean, Deiveson talked a lot in the cage after what Brandon Moreno beat Kai France. He was just like, we have to do it in Brazil. We did it on your soil, you know, obviously in Phoenix and Anaheim. We did it in your soil. It's crazy to hear like just how pro Moreno that crowd was, and like now Figgy gets his chance in front of his home crowd right now.
Yeah, it's anywhere. If you go anywhere in the Southwest or California, it's gonna be extremely pro Brandon. Actually, pretty much everywhere in the United States, honestly. He signed a Dethrone after the second one, which is one of Nate Diaz's like clothing companies. So he got the Nate Diaz rub. So he's going to be a rock star anywhere he goes, unless it's in Brazil. And even then, I think a lot of fight fans are going to be very pro Moreno in Brazil. Figueiredo's not as big of a star for non-MMA fans.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the Mexican fans are gonna flock to Brandon Moreno just because he's the first champion ever. But I feel like just all around he's a likable guy, and people just like cheering for him. Now, a serious question here. You know, we need to get to the bottom of this. Where do you lie on quadrilogy versus tetralogy?
I am agnostic to this. I don't know the proper terminology, so I'm going to say we're about to watch the fourth fight.
Wow, you're not incorrect by saying that, so I can't disagree.
I know
with you
I'm
there.
not wrong, but I'm also not correct. I'm playing it right down the middle.
That's a smart way to do it. I've firmly planted my flag in the quadrilogy camp. I'm sitting next to a tetralogist right now.
I mean, it's in my head now, but I like what they did on the screen there.
I will say, quadrilogy sounds cool.
Sounds way cool.
But if someone refers to someone as a tetralogist, that just sounds like you're extremely good at Tetris, which I am all for.
Yeah, I mean, it does. Like, that's what I always think of when I hear tetralogy. I just think of Tetris, you know.
I like the IV. I like the Roman numerals.
Oh, IV is nice. That's a nice touch. Once you get to that 3 and beyond, you can start throwing the Roman numerals on there. I love it.
Facts. I'm not a big fan of the giant number 2 on the poster.
Yeah,
I'm all about the Roman numerals.
Oh, absolutely. Especially for this fight poster. Like, that's what they just went with. Just or no, that was, what was that for? Teixeira.
That was this one. They had the giant number 2.
Oh, and then they just carried it over.
They're like, oh yeah, let's use it here.
The creativity in the poster department.
Title fights.
Classic.
Well, speaking of numbers, let's take a look at the numbers here. The tail of the tape.
Championship edition.
For the co-main event.
Got to get the belts in there. Oh, now you know we're serious. Now you know we're serious.
For the flyweight title. There you have it. Figueiredo 21-2-1. Brandon Moreno 26-2. 6 years the elder. Figgy Smalls. Brandon Moreno 2 inches taller, 2-inch reach advantage. Both men weighed in championship weight like professionals. 125 pounds. Closing lines here. Brandon Moreno, the minus 130 favorite.
Yeah, a lot of money has been coming on Brandon Moreno. I guess that's not shocking with what we were just talking about, how popular he is. Something to note, you know, we noted it before the Gilbert Burns fight, the cut pants worked out. I mean, it just seems to always work out when we're watching. Jessica Andrade came out there with the ankle braces on. Absolutely dominated. Deiveson Figueiredo now follows suit. Just something to keep an eye on. Not too serious, but if Deiveson Figueiredo performs at the level Jessica Andrade did, I mean,
you and Jed rely on science a lot and just experimentation. So these are things.
Listen, it's just something to keep an eye on. I'm not saying, you know, this is concrete or anything, but we could be onto something here. And if we ever see a man walk out or a woman walk out with the ankles and the cut shorts, it's a wrap at that point.
Jose, I mean, you don't love these questions because you want to see how things play out first, but In your heart of hearts, do you feel like this is the last time these two guys are going to fight?
I hope not, but probably.
I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah because I think Figgy's gonna go up to bantamweight.
That's a good call.
Yeah, I don't know how many more times he can make that cut to 125.
Yeah, facts.
Bruce Buffer is just on fire right now.
Brazilian flag around the octagon. I mean, this is fantastic stuff.
What's the odds on the chat bet? I don't remember.
Oh, it was plus 275.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
So we really might be getting in Fogo de Chao territory if this one cashes. The chat bet, Brandon Moreno inside the distance. Chat, don't fail me now.
Statistic on the screen right now, if you're not watching right now, when a fighter has a 6-year edge on the other fighter, the younger fighter wins 64% of the time.
Wow.
That means he loses 36% of the time.
That's a great point from you. Great counterpoint there.
Well done. I mean, they're booing Moreno, but he's not getting
Yeah. He's getting booed because Figueiredo is Brazilian.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to back your guy.
Yeah, they haven't asked for his head.
I mean,
He's not. Figueiredo is not a rock star yet. From when I was on Fight Island for a lot of those fights, a lot of the Brazilian media said he's not quite gotten over the hump yet.
Yeah.
Like the Paulo Costas, the Alex Paredes, like all those guys. Charles Oliveira is like.
Oh, Charles Oliveira is like that scene in the mall. He looked like a god.
Yeah. Even Glover's a big deal in Brazil.
I mean,
and even if you ask a Brazilian fight fans who's your current favorite fighter, most of them will still say Vitor, Anderson Silva, Vanderlei Silva, Big Nog, Little Nog, all those guys, all the retired guys.
Yeah, I mean they also have so many to choose from. I mean, there's so much talent that comes from Brazil. Where Mexico, they're up and coming, but like to see a guy at championship level like this is incredible. I
think Yair is the only other one, right? Irene probably. But there's not a ton coming up. Alexa Grasso, but after
I was going to say, Alexa Grasso beats Valentina Shevchenko. You talk about a star is born.
That fight should be in Mexico. I've been saying that. Anyway, fight's about to start.
Now, let me just say, if the video game was any indication, we're
probably going to see a finish in the first round.
Because Brandon Moreno went for the glove touch.
Ooh.
Deiveson
said no.
Said no.
Wow.
And what happened in the video game? 8-second knockdown.
Wow, quick takedown by Brandon Moreno.
Wow.
Quick takedown.
This is a good start.
Yeah,
very good start.
It's an interesting start, that's for sure. Oh, I gotta go sport mode, man. I've been locked up there. There we go. Now I can see.
Is the stream frozen?
Oh no.
Is yours?
No, I was just curious. They haven't really moved.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That was nice, right? Nice shot there. Nice shot.
Immediately go, there's a technical issue.
It's tough because they're not wet yet.
Yeah.
If Brandon tries to pass or anything, if Figueiredo snatches that hand, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
So could you imagine?
This is a tough position to be in. But if he stepped over and shoved his shoulder into Figueiredo's throat, that's a nice Von Flue choke, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah. And Moreno's real smart right now, just like letting Figgy try to grasp this. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Up, and then he got side control. Oh, Figgy!
There we go.
With a scramble.
I mean,
They're back to the
that's
feet.
like what this fight is. Just like, even if it slows down for a minute, we're going to get excitement.
Amazing.
This is the human equivalent of Beyblades we're watching right now.
Yeah, great shot.
Shout out.
It was almost like Figueiredo did a cartwheel, and then Moreno did like a cartwheel on top of the cartwheel, and they both ended up back on their feet. That was very, very awesome.
Feels like Moreno's pants are higher than usual.
They are.
Yeah, like they're right at the belly button.
Something to keep an eye on.
Best color analysis ever.
I mean, it looks like grandpa-esque. I don't know why. Like, it looks like odd.
Just leave him alone.
All right.
A couple minutes in.
Ooh,
oh,
nice
I like
kick.
that.
Wow,
kick
nice
up the
dodge
middle
there, too.
UFC 4.
What was that, Frank?
It was just like the video game.
Yeah. This would have been over long ago.
They would have fought 18 times.
Oh, yeah. We would have already had the...
good right hand from Moreno.
Quintrology. What do we call the fifth one?
Yeah, what is the fifth one? Page and
Quintet.
Shaheen. The quintet? Yeah.
Brandon with the
V.
Monster
Just
Energy
go with the
patch
V.
as well.
Pentology.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
dope.
Don't dislike that one. These guys just know each other
Yeah,
so
I was gonna
well.
say feeling each other out, trying to figure out what to do.
And it's interesting because both men have changed their cams multiple times between all four of these.
Yeah.
Brandon Moreno essentially had 3 head coaches.
Oh.
Figueiredo had 2 or 3 camps in Brazil. He obviously trained out
Ooh.
here in Arizona with Henry Cejudo. Oof.
They're cracking.
Yeah, I mean, and now obviously Moreno forced to get a new coach here because of the James Krause situation.
Mm-hmm.
He picked a pretty damn good team.
Yeah, I was gonna say too.
Oh, you can't have Phil Jackson. Here's Greg Popovich.
Right?
Dead.
Good left. Nice.
Yeah, I feel like Figgy got out of the way there.
Figgy's got the deep
I feel like so far both guys are on point.
It's a tough round to score so far.
Oh gosh, I'm glad I am not. That is not my official job title.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh.
Short leg kick return. Up. Figgy charges in. Ah, this is fun.
Oh, man,
love that elbow.
barely missed.
Didn't phase him at all.
Going to the
Reasoning
body
behind
a lot
being
here.
a Figgy fan, Frank?
Say it again. Joe was talking.
Reason behind being a Figgy fan? You just want to get Figgy with it?
Exactly. It.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I
I'm
figured.
such a shallow person.
Ooh, another
Look at
takedown
that.
attempt.
Just tackles him.
Man, Moreno finding success. Is that 2 for 2 on takedowns?
Yes, that was Lawyer Morloy-esque right there. Oh, he's got the leg.
Uh-oh.
But I don't think.
Wow.
Okay, all right.
They both have legs.
Yep,
Yeah.
they both got it.
Whoa.
Oh, that looks
not-
That
nasty.
does not feel good.
No, there's no way that feels good.
That's nothing. That's like an annoying feeling.
It's like a chiropractor.
Oh, is this
Yeah.
how we're going to finish out round 1?
You might as well.
Man, how do you score this?
Or at a foot still.
What happened?
I think he kicked him in the face. Illegal kick.
All right. Man. It's
Jose,
close
what's your
one.
score on that while they're writing?
Probably 10-9 Moreno. The 2 takedowns, and he seemed to connect with the body a few times.
Yeah, the
Figueiredo's
2
head snapped
takedowns, I
back.
feel like.
You have to take in a lot of the optics because judges are kind of looking at this like real time, fast paced.
Yeah, of course.
Which is why the worst thing to have as a fighter is big, puffy hair because when it whips around when your head goes back, it just looks 10 times worse.
Yeah, I'll say 10-9 Moreno as well with minimal confidence. If it turns out,
Oh, that's why I kicked him in the face.
Yeah. If it turns out 2 of the judges gave it to Figgy, like, I'm not gonna be shocked. Very close. Very close.
All right,
kind of what we expected there.
Yeah. The assassin, baby, right, Jose?
I'm glad that's taken off.
Very, very honest man, full of integrity.
Live odds heading into round 2, Brandon Moreno -250.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Minus 250, Brandon Moreno.
Yeah, sportsbooks
live
definitely
odds.
think Moreno.
Wow.
Not fast started for Brandon in round 2.
Yeah. A couple nice combinations.
Seems like Figueiredo is
Oh,
Yeah.
well done, Figgy.
Wow, nice.
literally about to say
Figgy-
he's trying to catch that.
Figgy caught a body kick, took him down. All right, let's see
Figueiredo,
what happens here.
Between the second and third rounds of Figueiredo, between the second and third fights of Figueiredo, he really kind of became a counter striker.
Yeah.
Like he was waiting for Moreno to run through, and then he would connect or catch kicks and take him down.
Yeah.
Feels like a lot of the people on the the Twitter scorecards on the broadcast are giving it to Brandon close round.
Yeah.
This is a great start for Figgy. Let's see if Moreno can get back to his feet, and he
Yeah,
does.
there it is, right
'cause
back
he
up.
is just
Yeah, now he's going for a single leg.
Figgy taking some deep breaths already.
That's
That weight cut is brutal.
Yeah.
not a good sign in what could be a 25-minute fight.
And we heard Cody Stamen talk about
Oh,
how
nice,
bad his
yeah.
weight cut was too.
nice leg
So
cut. Hair looking fantastic for Figgy, have to say.
Yeah. Oh. Moreno looks very sharp.
I'm glad you brought up the hair because considering both of these two men's backgrounds, they might be two of the most interesting men on the entire UFC roster.
Yeah.
Like Brandon Moreno obviously collects Legos and Funko Pops and action figures, and Deiveson Figueiredo is a former sushi chef and hairstylist. Turned UFC champion.
Yeah. I mean, both of these guys I would not mind hanging out with.
Hell no.
Brandon Moreno is my favorite fighter to interview in the entire sport.
Yeah,
just seems happy to hang out, man.
Yeah, he's just a
guy
delight.
loves his Legos.
Dude loves his Legos.
Funko Pops, everything.
Oh, good exchange right there.
Don't think you love that.
No.
Yeah.
Good call, Frank.
He doesn't like finishing his tattoos, though. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. not Jose doesn't love that, but he's it's a work in progress. He'll get there. I'm not gonna complain.
Ooh, wow.
Wheelbarrow action.
Yeah, that was dicey. That's what they call it scientifically.
Oh, takedown.
Oh, whoa.
That was so
nice,
slick by Figgy.
Whoa. Slick by Moreno. No way.
Got a gilly.
No way.
It's
no
tight.
way. Yeah, I think it's going to give.
This could be it.
No way. I think it's going to give.
Of a neck pain than
I think it's going to give.
Yeah.
Just keep knuckling.
Wow, I can't believe he jumped Gillies. Oh, man. It looks like he's breaking it.
Locked it.
I don't think it's locked.
Turning colors.
Oh, it's so close.
I don't think he has. He's
he pops out.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Whew, that would have been wild if he locked that up. That would have been wild.
If that was in the center of the octagon, I think that would have been a wrap.
Oh, my gosh. Can you imagine?
This is fun.
Yes. I mean, this is...
to nobody's surprise.
This is exciting right now.
That was a big moment for Figueiredo.
Oh, my
and you
gosh.
can see he's huffing and puffing now.
You can tell he's been training with Cejudo with that forehead rub.
Yep. So, oh man, just griminess from Brandon Moreno.
Dude, it really
American
is.
Wrestling 101.
Yep.
Like, that is just...
That's safe. Like Safe Saeed's probably just yelling at him. Like,
Yeah, rub your hair in his mouth. Just make it nasty.
The last week at the Apex card I was at, Safe Saeed got into a screaming match with a fan between rounds.
What? Really?
Yeah, I'll tell you between rounds. It's kind of fun.
Fantastic.
I can't wait to hear this story.
All right, so Moreno racking up a lot of control time here, not doing much damage with it or anything.
Good to get a stand up here. One of my new favorite things that John Anik does is he calls Herb Dean Herbert Dean.
Nice.
Like between every
Called by the government.
It's hilarious. Okay. I like the little elbow from Moreno. Up. Figueiredo trying. All right.
Oof.
Probably another 10-9.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah. I mean, it felt like Figgy had
Closer
the bigger
round.
moment.
What kind of 9 is that, Mike?
Yeah, that was a pretty brutal 9.
Come on, man.
It looks like a golf club. It looks like a
There you
putter
go.
standing
Or like
up.
I'll do 10-9 Moreno, but again, I mean, I lack confidence with that.
Mine actually looks like it's at 16 to 9 Moreno anyways.
So here's the question. Let's see, updated odds.
While we figure this out, I got to hear this
Yes, please.
story.
Minus
Oh,
335, Brandon Moreno.
I don't remember the fight that was happening, but there was a fan in attendance that was like just screaming normal tomfoolery fight fan stuff, and Safe just turns around and just goes, "Hey!" It just points right at him and goes, "Be respectful," and just like starts like just yelling at him, and the guy like sits down. Oh man, what happened? It might have been a low blow or something that he was like yelling about. And then when the fight started, the guy that was fighting Safe's fighter kicked Safe's opponent in the head. And then the fan just goes, "Hey, head kick, be respectful." I was like, okay, that was
amazing.
Respect. Only you could get away with that, drunk man.
Yeah.
I couldn't, like, Mike, you've talked to Safe enough times. I thought for sure he was going to be like, just get in the fan's face and be like, you got two choices in life. You can be an idiot or you can be a good person. Which lane are you going to choose? And I was like, oh.
Yeah. It was, some Anthony Robbins type of stuff. But
yeah.
Safe can be super intense too.
Oh, he's such an intense cat.
You got him in like back-to-back weeks because Safe was cornering somebody and he just absolutely laid into him like super hard in the corner. Jeff Neal. It was Jeff Neal.
Yep.
He got Jeff Neal all fired up. And then the next week he cornered Darren Williams in the boxing match against Frank Gore. And Safe was just a completely different laid-back cat. It's like you get to see both sides of him in a 7-day span. Both extremes. Good.
Ooh,
he's great on those broadcasts too. With do you ever watch Safe on the breakdown shows?
Nah.
So good.
He's great.
So good. Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him. That wasn't a poke. That was not a poke.
Oh.
That was a punch, bro.
Yeah, so Brandon Moreno, if you're not watching, landed a big combination, including a left hand that hit Figueiredo right in the eyeball. It was a punch.
Unless he just Samoan spiked him a la Umaga. That was a punch.
Yeah, it looks like he hit his nose and his eye.
It looks like Deiveson Figueiredo is not having a good time.
What he should do is put his hand on his mouth so he has to breathe out of his nose, which will make his eye blow up and shut.
Oh, wow. Now we're getting real dirty.
That's not dirty, man. That's right. That is more than legal.
I'm trying to hit, yeah. Did they say it was an eye poke, the broadcasters?
I think.
Oh, my gosh. He's bleeding out of it. Well, unless that's a cut right by it.
It's a cut.
Okay. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Imagine if it was an eye poke and it was a DQ and we got number 5 or something.
Oh my gosh, man. Can you imagine?
Oh,
Brandon Moreno. Oh, Brandon Moreno.
Moreno was just tuning him up.
Gotta be watch out for these up kicks.
Yeah. Moreno's about to go up 3-0 here.
Yes, wow.
I'm very intrigued by this replay.
Oh, yeah, we'll see it in between rounds. Oh, maybe a fence grab there by Figgy.
All right. Hey, but you know
worked out for Jose Aldo in this very building once long ago.
That's true.
Which they, artistically crop out during all the packages.
Oh.
Moreno started to tee up.
Oh, Moreno.
Oh, those up kicks, yeah.
I love how Mike craned his neck like that.
Yeah.
Like that changes everything.
There looked like there was the hand you mentioned, Jose. It looked like Brandon was covering the mouth of Figueiredo.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Chael Sonnen special.
Big round for Moreno.
I mean, the fight is getting to where Deiveson needs a finish.
It would not be if the doctor goes in there and checks that eye and it is too gnarly to continue on. I wouldn't be surprised if they just stop the fight.
Yep.
Wow. That would be crazy. Oh, that would be incredible.
His eye is completely
shut. So there's the replay.
You might have to.
There's the punch. Okay, that's a terrible angle.
Yeah, it's also very small. Can't see anything.
Yeah.
Look at the blood, though.
All right.
It's gnarly.
It is very gnarly.
This has got to be brutal for Figgy.
He went and hit it right.
Oh. Figgy's still doing a pretty good job. He's getting hit, but this could be a lot worse.
Ooh.
Now he's at side control. Scramble. Good job by Moreno to stay on top. 3, 2, 1. All right.
Yeah, I mean, that's
it's the clear
10-9.
Yeah.
Moreno, no doubt. Don't got to change anything.
Moreno looks like the best flyweight in the world right now.
I mean, that's hard to argue. That is hard to argue. Live line right now.
Which, by the way, if you look at MMA Fighting's global rankings, I have Moreno as
minus 1050. Brandon
See,
Moreno.
that's a better 9 right there, right? That's a pretty solid 9.
It's a respectable 9.
Yeah, we're getting better. Baby steps.
So let's say Brandon Moreno wins by decision. I'll lose both these bets. But I do have a Brandon Moreno future ticket for 2023.
Oh, what was the number on that?
Plus 350.
All right, it's a pretty good bet.
I got Moreno and Pantoja, so maybe that'll just be the next fight and I can just wrap it up.
What's Pants at?
Plus 400.
Oh, wow, really?
If
I think
Moreno
he's gonna be next.
wins this, they got to do Moreno Pantoja in Mexico
Have
City
to.
in
Have
May.
to.
And then they got to do Valentina and Alexa Grasso's the co-main.
That eye is nasty.
Is Grasso Valentina not confirmed for Vegas?
They're still trying to sort out the date. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm with you, dude. Put it in
I've
Mexico.
heard some dates thrown around for that April.
Oh, they do have the
card.
doc in there. They do have the doc checking them out.
Nah, he's fine.
Oh,
think it's
wow,
over.
that's over, man.
Dr.
End the
Frank says
fight.
yes.
They got to end that fight.
Oh, you can't open it at all.
That's a wrap. Stop the fight. That's no way. No way.
That eye is bad.
They have to
I
stop
don't
it.
know.
They have to
Oh,
stop
oh.
That's it. He just
It's
said he's
over.
Oh, it's over. It's over. Brandon Moreno,
Brandon Moreno,
shout out to the
champion.
chat. The chat plus
chat bet.
275.
Yeah.
Under flyweight unders 3-0
Wow.
in the year 2023. I'll take it. I don't
Unbelievable.
cash
Let's
on
go.
Deiveson.
Let's
First
go.
Brazilian to lose, unfortunately. Shout out to the chat, though. Shout out to flyweight unders, undefeated in 2023. It's good. It's a good day. It's a good day. I mean,
Wow.
shout out to the chat. Shout out to Brandon Moreno, the flyweight champion of the world.
I wish it was more definitive.
Yes,
than a
I do
doctor.
too.
No one wants to see a doctor end it,
Nah.
but like he fair and square, he won. But like now will they do part 5 down the road? Because it wasn't a definitive ending.
Unbelievable. So the chat, what y'all did for me, the chat turned $10 into $106.98 for me. I mean, it sounds like, they 10 times my money. Like, can we just show love to the chat?
That's
like,
FTC money right there.
But there's no
that's FDC money, Frank. That is Fogo de
this is what I
Chao
wanna
money
see.
right
This is what I
there.
want to see. That's a.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. The punch.
He shattered his orbital bone.
Yeah. There's no controversy.
No, not at all.
Yeah, there's no controversy. There you go. Brandon Moreno, the flyweight champion.
Just a thing of beauty. I wish it didn't end like that.
Tattoo bet on this watch party.
A tattoo bet?
Where are we getting
Yeah.
it?
Where do you want to get it? You tell me.
I don't know. I gotta think more on this. Jed wanted to do a frosted tips bet with me.
Yeah.
I see you would do a frosted tips just on a
I don't
Friday.
have tips to frost, bro. My hair's thinning. I mean, Jose gets on here, and with a man with, the thinning hairline, Mike is bald, and Jose comes on with just,
He's the John Stamos.
that's a great comparison.
Yeah, facts, dog.
I mean, the hairline's fantastic.
John Stamos is the Jose Youngs of Hollywood.
There
Hey!
it is. The stash looks fantastic.
Hey, man. Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know how much more I can gas you up.
The sun rises. Jose looks beautiful. Just
There.
another day.
There it is. It's just another day in the life of Jose Youngs.
Oh,
Man,
you love
Figgy's eye he looks like a different human.
Yeah.
He's just winking at everybody. It's like I got this one on the 5th.
Yeah, good stuff. The assassin, comma baby, Jose gets it done.
There you go. Mexico. Viva.
I'm very excited and very curious to see the cards. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What
Yeah.
they were post.
I want to see the cards.
One or two judges had it 30-27 Moreno. They had to have.
Although, okay, there we go. I mean, Moreno just getting booed out of the building, but it is what it is.
I don't know if it's more of Moreno or more they're upset that how the fight ended. You know?
Yeah. That was, I mean.
What was that?
There it is. Watch. That wasn't the punch. Boom.
No, that's not
that wasn't it either. Yeah, I'm trying to.
It's coming up. I think this is
This might be right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's not. Yeah, that's
just incredible.
Now there was a little bit of open-handedness on the other side, but no.
Yeah.
But
Look,
I hope now. I'm not going to complain if they do a 5th fight down the road because these guys are clearly the cream of the crop. But the next fight should be Pantoja.
100% agree.
Drew Dover says, Brandon Moreno versus Demetrius Johnson. Who you got?
Oh, DJ. It's not even a question.
Jose, dream card, Alexa Grasso, Brandon Moreno, headlining in Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I guess it would depend if Yair beats Josh Emmett. I doubt they'll put 3 title fights on a card. Maybe they put Yair
That would be
as the
insane.
main and Brandon Moreno as the co-main. But then at the same time, it would matter if Volkanovski beats Islam.
Yeah.
I don't think he will because they're going to have to do the title unification at some point. They'll probably do it on neutral territory. So Grasso co-main, Brandon Moreno main, and then just like stack the card with the rest of. You could put. I know Irene is supposed to fight Amanda, so she probably won't be on that card. Wouldn't be surprised if they put that fight in Florida. Just toss all the other Mexican fighters on the card and print money.
I mean, facts though.
Is yours hot?
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Last fight in the category. He's going up.
He's saying he's going up.
He's saying going up.
Category is how they say weight class in Portuguese. Is that what they?
Here's the translator. Yep.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. The roles were flipped. I said it was going to be Figgy winning and doing this, but I literally said takes the gloves off and says that he's moving up.
Yeah, I mean the way that he did it, he was like, "Oh, give me those back." So it looks like so I could put him on the mat.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just moving up.
Just moving up, man.
Yeah.
Which I completely agree with at this point. Like, go to one, dude. Golly, Figgy in the mix at 135 is just ridiculous. Figgy versus Umar Nurmagomedov. Let's go.
Bantamweight's just insane, man.
I don't know who you would fight.
Dominic Cruz.
That wouldn't be bad.
Umar Nurmagomedov.
The winner of Yanez and Font.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. Maybe the loser of Cheeto and Sandhagen. I mean, there's so many fun options.
Man.
Figgy against like any of the top 15.
I just can't believe how stacked bantamweight is. It's
ridiculous.
So good.
I mean, it's just insane. Bantamweight and lightweight, 2 best divisions right now.
Yeah, I say I'm very much on the lightweight train, but I'm not going to argue.
I mean, lightweight is incredible, dude. It's truly incredible.
The problem with lightweight is no one will fight each other in the top 5 or 4. And bantamweights, everyone's fighting each other.
Hey, listen, we got some movement though. We got Fiziev and Gaethje fighting March, so we got something. We're just start with one, and then the dominoes all fall.
Yeah.
So crazy fight. Congratulations to Brandon Moreno once again.
Yes.
The UFC flyweight champion, the undisputed champ, gets it done.
Fair and square.
Unbelievable,
Uriah
man.
Faber.
I mean, fantastic performance by Brandon Moreno.
Yeah. Again, I want to see what these cards have to say, but I mean, you saw it. I scored all 3 rounds for Brandon Moreno. Oh, there are the cards. All 3 judges had Brandon Moreno up 29-28.
They're like rushing Brandon Moreno out as my gosh, they're throwing shit all at him. Holy hell.
This is horrible.
Boo you.
Wow. He's hyped now in the back now that he got out.
All 3 judges scored at 20. All 3 judges gave Moreno rounds 1 and 3, and all 3 judges gave Figgy round 2.
Wow. Yep. Wow. That was
all on the same page.
Nice.
Second was a really close round.
Yeah, no, I thought the first 2 were very close, honestly.
But there you go. Jose, oh, wait a minute. Nope. I was wrong. One judge, Halison Pontes, scored round 3, 10-8 for Brandon Moreno.
Oh, wow.
That's very bizarre, but all right.
All right. Jose, well done. Who knows when we'll be able to get you back on here again, because
I mean, the guy's a superstar every week.
I mean, look at this guy with the sunglasses and just the hair, all of it.
The hair, all of it.
All of it. Any final words for the peeps, Jose?
Yeah, stick around to MMAfighting.com's YouTube page. You can go watch Guilherme's post-fight scrums, which we've been churning out, or you can go to our social channels at MMA Fighting across the board and just, take in all our content. And then you can go watch on to the next one tomorrow with Mike Heck.
I mean, this
Let's
promo.
go.
Cutting the all-time promo.
And watch the MMA hour. And
Look at this guy.
If you want to get ready for the next card, you can watch No Bets Barred.
I mean, this guy.
MMA hour on Wednesday again.
Unbelievable.
Here for the next card. It's just, what we do at MMAfighting.com.
Promo of the century. That's
MMA media site of the year.
Watch out 2023. I mean, that might have been the promo of the year right there.
That was amazing.
Facts.
All right, Jose.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Jose.
you, brother.
Thank you, Jose.
Peace, homie.
Peace,
Enjoy
brother.
the main event.
All right.
There he is. Jose
I got to rip
Ramos.
some packs, and we got to get to the main event. We got to bring Rick on. I mean, this is exciting times. Brandon Moreno is the flyweight champion of the world. Man, our first Brazilian lost. I'm decked out, and set looks great. I have to say. I mean, if the people in the chat aren't saying it, which the people in the chat never say anything wrong.
That's all they're saying, actually.
We just have to say that. I mean, are they just giving out winners and telling me how much this green is popping? Like, I mean, look at all this green we got here. We got tequila.
Everywhere.
Is the T-shirt curse going to claim another victim here, Frank? That's what I want to know.
I mean, the T-shirt is cursed, but
T-shirt is definitely cursed. Maybe the T-shirt is so cursed that Glover himself will not be cursed.
Well, let's rip some packs, and then we're going to be joined by a very special guest, and I feel like it's the perfect special guest to have on here after the way UFC 282 ended. We'll be joined by New York Rick to watch the main event, but we're gonna be ripping some packs.
Oh yes, we are.
We're gonna be ripping some more packs. Same game.
Got to get the promo out
here.
You know what we do around here. All right, let's do it.
All right,
Let's do it. All right. Let's get the wish list back up. Let's get the wish list back up. So far, we got Francis Ngannou off the wish list. Sort of feels kind of vintage, I guess now. But I'm feeling we're gonna get a Shavkat here before we get out. No, you know what? A Topuria. Or do we want a Brandon Moreno? Should we add Brandon Moreno to the wish list now? The flyweight champion of the world.
I think he makes the next one for sure.
All right, here we go.
I'm going to Ilya. I think we're going to get some Ilya Topuria. Like, I'm going with the upset.
All right, we start with an Arujo.
All right.
A Jair Rosenstrike. Dominic Cruz. Dominic Cruz is not a bad pull.
That's a pretty good pull.
But, it is what it is.
All right.
We need another one of those Francis Dillashaw big-time packs. We need to miss me with these other ones. Here we go. Yeah, I'm feeling one on the wish list is coming right here.
Can I just say your wish list is missing one important name?
Who's that?
Jailton Almeida.
Oh, I actually don't think there's a Jailton Almeida card for this.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's too new. Okay. All right, here we go. We start with Moreno Rodriguez. Shout out. Next up, John Jones.
Oh.
That's not a bad pull right there at all. I don't mind that one bit, especially he could be the new heavyweight champion of the world. This says light heavyweight on it, but we could be looking at the heavyweight champion of the world. Next up, Arman Sarukian rookie card. Don't mind that one bit. This is a nice little pack here.
Put a glass case all around that one, because that thing's going to be worth a floppy $1 billion.
This one could be nice. That could be that might have been the retirement pack right there. I mean, John Jones looking nice too. All of these, the pink ice prism. Shout out to Helwani. We've got 4 more to go. Three in each of these. I think we can grab one more off of that list. I think that was the best pack. I think that was the best pack that we just had.
This is the Cyril Gone pack.
Sean O'Malley pack.
I like that. I like where y'all's head's at. It feels like every time we're starting with a horizontal woman. It feels like that's how it is every time. This time, Felicia Spencer, rookie card. That feels odd. Feels like she's not a rookie. Next up,
she's not even an active fighter anymore.
Next up, Michael Chiesa.
Michael Chiesa.
Yeah, I know you'll love that one, Frank. I'll go ahead and give that one to you. Rookie card. That is Mateus Nicolau. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah,
I was kind of hoping it was going to be Tom Aspinall, but it is what it is. We keep right on rolling. If you're just joining us, this is what we're opening here. It is the Panini Prism Pink Ice. Shout out to the man Hawani hooking me up with these. I mean, these are fantastic. That's why they all look the same. We got the wish list of what we're pulling. We've already pulled an Ngannou. What else can we get? We've already got a John Jones. We've already got a Daniel Cormier. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good. Paddy Pimblett rookie card. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, beautiful cards, I have to say. Like, just beautiful cards in pink. I feel like this is a good pack. Next
You used to wear gloves when you did those.
Jermaine Durandamy. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That's actually a good call, Frank. Now everyone has to see my nasty cuticles. I'm feeling this one's going to be big. This one's going to be big. Rookie card. That
is...
Oh, sorry.
Lazar Evloev. Okay, that's another...
Not terrible.
That's another great pick.
All right, we've got a couple more to go. I think we can get one more off of that list.
The acai pack.
Yeah.
That's a good...
Yeah, wait, it was the acai pack?
You got Sarukian and Evloev, two guys.
I don't mind where we're at right now. We got to get one more off that list.
Let's get one more.
I think we're saving the best for the last.
The main event is about to begin.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Kennedy Nzechukwu rookie card.
Okay.
Edson Barboza. Here it is. This is the one. This is the one. I got a feeling.
Cyril.
Jorge Masvidal. Not terrible.
That's a good pick.
That's your boy. You get it signed for me?
I don't know.
I'm only kidding.
Maybe they come back. Maybe his promotion comes back to Savannah, Georgia.
Last one. Here we go. I mean, I'm just in a litter of rappers here. Before we bring on the great New York Rick, let's get one more from that wish list. You saved the best for last. Here we go.
Jamahal Hill coming out to In the Air tonight.
This is it.
Look at that.
Nailed it.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice right there, folks. Shawnee O'Malley, right off of the wish list. You gotta love that.
Zero on deck. Let's get 3 of them.
Can we get one more in this pack? Is this a really valuable pack? Oh, Kevin Lee. Wish it was a Keith Lee.
You meant to put that on the list.
Wish it was a Keith Lee, low key. Shout out to New York Rick, putting me on the Keith Lee train. Last one up. It's gonna be a vertical. Come on, let's get it off the list. Oh, you got it! Cyril Gane! Unbelievable call. Unbelievable call by Mike Heck. We get 2 off the list in the last pack.
Got it.
Cyril Gane, Sean O'Malley. I mean, just beautiful cards. Francis Ngannou in the back. We get 3 off the wish list. We also get a John Jones in there. Oh, fantastic.
Good pulls.
I mean, great pulls. Let's bring in the man, the myth, the legend, New York Rick. You get to sweat out another light heavyweight championship with us.
Let's go. New York Rick.
You see those pulls or what, Rick? I mean, we're just hauling them in.
I did. Hey, boys. Good to be with you.
No,
hey, what's up, Rick?
Great to be with you, Rick. I'll one-up you there.
I'll take it.
What do you think of Jamahal Hill's walkout song? I think if you gave me 1,000 guesses, I don't know if I would have gone with Phil Collins In the Air Tonight.
I dig it.
I dig it too.
I dig the ones that are low key and kind of you can vibe to as opposed to the super aggro stuff. I like this.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Going into this one, earlier finish the better. I got the under 2.5, and I got fight doesn't go, finishing 2 parlays, and then I'm on Glover. So like, if we got like a Glover second round sub, we're banging the gong a million times over.
Yes. I feel like that's a pretty, like looking at the MMA Fighting staff picks, it's almost unanimous Glover second round sub. A lot of people have Glover second round sub. How do you see this one, New York Rick? Because Jamahal Hill getting this shot, powerhouse, he could touch Glover up. Glover's coming off of a war of attrition with Yuri Prochazka, one of the craziest fighters you will ever see. And Jamahal Hill just has incredible power. So him knocking out Glover would not be a shocking result here. But I just feel like everything falls in Glover's favor here. I think he just has way more ways to win. Everything's just kind of coming up Glover in this situation. But I don't know. What say you? What's your read on this one?
Yeah, this is a pitiful breakdown I admit that up front, but it's just going to be whoever can implement their game plan. Whoever puts the fight in the realm where they want it is going to win this fight. And I think there's a possibility for Hill to do that. I don't think it's just Glover has, the submission path to victory, and Hill has the knockout path to victory. I think it's more about who's controlling the fight, who's the one that's leading the action. If Hill can make Glover sweat a little bit on some of those takedowns that he might attempt, I think it swings drastically in his favor. And I could see that happening. I don't know where to go with this one, if I'm being honest.
Jamahal Hill actually has pretty good. He has pretty good technique with like, especially if there's a battle against the fence, and Glover has him wrapped up. Jamahal is very good at sort of defending that and getting hands separated and things like that. But I just don't know how many times he's going to be able to keep Glover away from him in order to. I just don't know. I just don't know how many times he can avoid Glover taking him down. It's. I don't know.
I side completely with you in this case, Rick. I mean, I just think it's going to be whoever can implement their game plan. If the fight goes to the ground, I think Glover's going to have a massive advantage. If he can't get it to the ground, I think Jamahal Hill is going to be able to thrive, though. Though I do feel like Glover Teixeira, like with the toughness that he has, and obviously he can hang on the feet, like we saw that against Yuri Prochazka. Yeah. I feel like where he is weaker here, he's still stronger than where Jamahal Hill is weaker, if you get what I'm saying.
I do get exactly what you're saying, and I agree with that. His gaps are a lot smaller in the well-rounded mixed martial arts game for sure. I think Hill has some clear areas where Glover could take advantage. The key to me, Mike, you mentioned how many times can he keep Glover off. The key for me is how many times can Glover keep Jamahal Hill off as well, right? Like on the feet, it's going to be dicey for a bit. It's going to be dicey. What we've seen from Glover Teixeira, though, is that he can withstand that and win. That's kind of what he's been known to do. So he's been in there with some of the hardest hitters in MMA history. And I believe that he can withstand it, but now we're creeping up on the end of the career. How many times can he get that done?
And let's throw this other little wild card out there. At a certain point in this fight, Jamahal Hill is going to have to look into the eyes of Alex Pereira. Like just by accident. And that's just not good for anybody.
Let's say Jamahal Hill wins here by knockout. Alex Pereira gets in the cage. I want next, 205. Let me go for double champ status.
That'd be wild. But I mean, he's got so many big fights ahead of him right now.
Of course. I mean, that's not a likely theory. That's gonna happen.
I don't think they give it to him, but that would be badass.
Oh my God, if he just
it seems
in.
like something he would do, by the way.
Yes. Yeah. All right, you took my man out. Now it's time for me to take you out. Man, talk about a striking affair. That would be fireworks.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he was a double champ in Glory.
Yeah.
So it's not something that's out of the realm of possibility for him.
Yeah, I feel like he's
talking about that. He was talking about that Hamzat fight at 205. The man knows how to create big moments and big fights. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's something there.
Look at Glover, man. Let's go.
Jamahal Hill trying to intimidate a little bit here, but
yeah, come on, man. Come on, like Glover's been around the block, dude. I mean, whether he wins or loses, I don't think Jamahal Hill is going to win the intimidation battle here.
Well, let's go around the block and take one last right-hand turn onto tail of the tape lane for this main event.
Let's go.
For the light heavyweight title. Will we end the night with the light heavyweight champion? We didn't in December. Can we do it tonight? Here we go. Glover Teixeira, way more experience, but Jamahal Hill 11-1. Glover Teixeira 12 years older.
Jamahal Hill 2 inches taller. Fights.
3-inch reach advantage for Jamahal Hill. Both guys, of course, made weight. Jamahal Hill coming in a half pound under. And Jamahal Hill closing as the -140 favorite. The comeback on the hometown hero, Glover Teixeira. Plus 120, 7-1 with 7 finishes.
In fighting in Rio de Janeiro, though, I am curious how many of those fights took place in the UFC or at like a high level of competition.
Last time we had an impressive stat of somebody fighting in Brazil or versus Brazilians or anything like that. Nicholas Dalby remained undefeated against Brazil. Mark Goddard.
Let's perk up a little bit there. Man.
Is that Paul Costa with the Secret Juice t-shirt on?
Yeah. Why was the collar like so huge and loose too?
Yeah, That's a good question. It also glows in the dark, by the way. Just a little FYI.
I mean, the guy,
text glows in the dark.
Aldo, I wish he was on this card, man.
And he did nothing but stand up.
I mean, Glover looks ready to roll. Pants seem a little high, sort of Brandon Moreno-esque.
Would you leave it alone?
I mean, dude, it was
shaming people for wearing their pants for their
dude. It was. I mean, Brandon Moreno looked great. Let's see if Glover Teixeira can recreate it.
Gilbert Burns
He's an
had
older
the
man,
tightest shorts
and the pants just start riding up. That's what happens.
Those are high pants, man. When you're getting at the belly button, I mean,
oh, come on.
Oh, Bruce Buffer.
He's like a siren.
The Brazilian crowd needs Glover to win after.
Oh yeah, after
Figgy fight.
Figgy.
Yeah, throwing stuff at Brandon though, that wasn't cool.
I mean, you're in their territory, I guess. I guess Brandon Moreno was a touch off saying that the Brazilian crowd would actually be in favor of him over Figgy. They felt like they were pretty upset.
If that's how that rivalry ends, it's a damn shame, because that's one of the best rivalries in UFC.
As we were saying with Jose, it's nice that there was somewhat of a stamp of I guess a finish, but it's really unfortunate that it was a doctor stoppage.
Here we go. There's Jamahal Hill.
Jamahal Hill says he's looking at Glover Teixeira.
Jamahal Hill is ice cold, man.
Yeah. I mean, he means business, that is for sure. Glover looks loose, man.
He looks incredible shape.
If Glover, I mean, he's been ice bathing like nobody's business. I mean, every embedded episode is just him in the ice bath. Every time you check his IGs in the ice bath. Glover loses. Any chance of retirement?
Loses.
Tough to get back to that title shot.
I think he'll take some time and sit on it. I don't think he's the type of guy who's going to make a rash decision in the cage.
I think that's a good call.
I've ring announced many events that Glover Teixeira cornered
You've
4 or 5
this.
fighters.
Yeah, you've told me this.
I've never seen Glover Teixeira as a coach lose a fight.
It's incredible. Man knows what he's getting
pros, into. I mean, he wins. He goes 5, 6, 7-0 every single time he corners a crew in New England. It's unbelievable.
This is pretty incredible for Jamahal Hill, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he was fighting on Dana White's Contender Series 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And now here he is in Brazil fighting Glover Teixeira for the light heavyweight title. This is incredible.
Look, here's the thing.
Nice little feint from Glover right off rip.
Jamahal Hill, to me, and I talked about this on the preview show, this is not total house money, but it's pretty damn close. And Glover's already got a body lock. Oh, boy.
Up against the cage.
But Jamal's pretty good here.
Yeah,
Jamal's pretty good here.
Jamal's working well.
See?
Ooh, nice knee by Hill.
Oh,
a couple nice knees.
Ooh,
a few nice knees.
Glover's like, all right.
All right, we're working from the start. Nice kick by Jamahal, too.
Good start from Jamahal. Let's see.
I mean, you have to imagine that he spent the entire camp doing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think his camp was saying? Nice transition there. But couldn't do anything with it.
He's just going to have to. It's going to be one of those things where open entry takedowns are going to be tough to come by, but it's just going to be one of those things where it's just going to have to get grimy.
Also can't take a million knees.
This is exactly what he. Oh, there you go. Good job on Jamahal Hill. Jamal's good at that. He's good at defending.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, Glover's just going to keep coming.
He's pretty good at those knees,
too.
Yep.
Nice leg kick there.
The thing that could happen here, though, is he's overcommitted to defending takedowns, and all of a sudden Glover sneaks one of those rockets on him.
Never know.
Oh, good left hand by Glover. Oh, you got a single. Let's see.
Hey, then no success so far for Glover, man. These are huge moments for Jamahal Hill.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Thiago Santos was able to take him down 6 times. Ooh, nice body kick by Jamahal.
That was nasty.
Yes, dude. Ooh. Good counter there for Jamahal.
Glover's got to be careful.
I mean, of course.
He's overextending
he's in the ring with
a bunch.
Jamahal Hill. Wow. He's shutting these down quickly now. Ooh. feel like
good left hand
being against the cage
by the
is not
wily
where Glover
vet.
wants to be.
This feels like one of those fights to me where
Good uppercut and combo by Jamahal Hill. Wow.
oh wow.
Let's get another knee in there, Jamahal.
You cheering for Jamahal?
And I just like those knees.
Oh, yeah, the knees are cool.
This feels like one of those fights where no matter who wins, it's going to be like, yeah, of course, obviously.
Yeah, right.
That's exactly
right.
how it was going
The
to go. Of course it
classic.
was gonna
Yeah,
go
the
that way.
classic.
Good
Can't
right hand
believe
by
you bet
Glover.
on XYZ.
Yeah.
Jamahal Hill's. I mean,
Jamahal Hill's
he's
feeling
gotta be
himself
having
right
a ton
now.
of confidence right now.
Good round.
I mean, if he can't find takedowns, this could be a long night for him.
Again, Jamahal could be kind of loose as a goose here because
I mean, it looks like he's
a win's
loose as
great.
goose, man.
A loss doesn't hurt him all that
Yeah,
much.
I mean, it's just like he's young and he's 31, but I mean, they just put him in too early.
He's young in his career.
good
yeah,
right
sure.
hand. Jamal's shaking his head and smiling, which
Ooh,
means
these
that
uppercuts are
one
working
stung
for
him.
Jamahal Hill.
We got an eye poke. What do we got?
Yeah.
We have an eye poke.
It's a shame.
Okay.
Damn shame, Frank.
A veteran poke right there.
right in the
He
eye.
needed a minute to get his wits.
We're
to
right
him.
back at it. We're right back at it.
All right, here we go. Just pawn. All right, he's got a single. Let's see if he can get this takedown.
nothing,
Jamahal
man.
Hill defends another.
I mean, Jamahal Hill looking great with these.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I was
Nice
just
leg
gonna
kick.
say what DC said. He seems to be getting closer to getting
Yep.
it, though.
You're right. That was a pretty deep single.
Oh man,
He's
he's
gonna
going
have
for
to eat
these
so many
uppercuts.
of these if he wants to land it, though. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah, and if he does land it, can he hold him down?
30 seconds left. Great start for Jamal. Oh, nasty uppercut.
Yeah, these uppercuts are working. Man, he's
Oh, good left
outstriking
hand
him.
from Glover. Nice answer. Jamal's pretty much, by the numbers, has Glover tripled up on significant strikes right now. Glover's so friggin' tough.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh, great right hand. Oh,
Ooh, they're starting to trade now. I'm excited for this second round. This second round's about to be fun, man. I mean, that's a 10-9 Hill, no
pretty
doubt.
easy.
And 9 Hill.
$10-9 for Jamahal Hill. Sweet dreams.
You have to think that the longer this goes, it favors Glover, right?
I would assume.
Hill looks good though. The cardio looks
Yeah, but I don't know.
strong so far.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think this second round is going to start to open it
And
up.
Glover landed some good shots in the round too,
He did.
but just
Oh, those knees
far
were
less of
nice
them.
by Jamahal Hill.
Oof.
Oh man. Both guys seem
Jamal just looks so
pretty
relaxed.
unfazed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't have enough respect for these fighters with how relaxed they look
Yeah.
in these moments.
Especially like Jamal being on the road and the travel and the crowd and everything.
Ooh.
Nice little check right hand from Jamahal Hill. That was pretty. Oh,
leg
I
kick
like
by
the leg
Glover.
kick from Glover.
Yeah.
That was heavy.
Yeah, that could be something to go back to.
Yep. Oh,
Nice leg kick by
throws on
Jamal.
him. Yep. You could tell Justin Gaethje has a fight coming up because he's tweeting about like every second of this card.
Yeah. He also tweeted about Brandon Moreno.
And we got another eye poke.
eye poke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eye for an
Can I just
eye.
say, win or lose, Glover Teixeira is the freaking man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be in here with like
43
three
years
different
old.
eras of guys
43 years old.
Everybody, just incredible. Just absolutely incredible.
He's just coming out of media day saying, "Hey, I'm in my prime right now."
Yeah.
The man.
He's not far off it. He's fighting dudes who are on the way up.
Look at him, bro. He does not look happy about that. About that eye
He
poke.
is not happy. He's like, all right. Maybe that woke him up.
I mean, let's see. Nice leg kick.
Another hard leg kick.
Leg kick back from Hill. Hill snaps those kicks quick, man, for being
Glover's
so
getting
big.
upset.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, no. He's shooting. Oh, man.
This is that classic Glover toughness. Can he hang on?
That's trouble.
Oh, that's big trouble, man. Oh, big uppercut from Hill.
Boy. How is Glover still standing?
Tough as nails, dude.
Wow.
Oh, nice knee. Wow.
Glover is just,
wow.
How does he do this?
It's ridiculous.
Oh, that knee was nasty.
Oh, he's bleeding bad.
Glover returns.
I mean, Glover Teixeira at 43 years old, just putting on bangers. I love it. Oh, this is getting
Jamahal
crazy,
is
man.
staggering a little bit. He's cut open.
The mouth is wide open now.
This is wild.
Come on.
This is where against Thiago.
There's a head kick again from Jamahal Hill.
This is where against Santos, Yuri, he turns it back on. He has the tank.
Oh,
he landed. Great.
He's just like I love just like the zombie stumble. He just keeps moving forward.
Zombie.
Right hand. Jamal's swinging for the fences here.
Oh, he's got one. Oh, he got him down. He got him down. Now, how does he work from here?
No.
Now, how does he work from here?
He's
Glover.
Side control. Oh. Let's see what he can do with this. He's got two.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's got it mounted.
Right into mount.
Oh, man.
He's got his back.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Glover.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he snuck out. Glover's still on top. All right. Good on Jamahal Hill. Good on Jamahal Hill. That could have gone real
Come on,
bad.
Glover.
This is not great either.
Wow. Minute 54 to work with.
Oh, he's just floating. He's about to go right to side control.
He's going to be so patient.
No, maybe straight into mount.
Look at Jamahal Hill's right eye.
Oh, my gosh. Look at Glover.
Oh. It's so close. He's got a lot of time here.
Where's that blood coming from?
Oh, their face.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
90 seconds.
Yeah, this was
Jamahal Hill's eye is a
but his
mess.
eye is busted. It's good. It's a good location though. It's under the eye, so it's not gonna mess with his vision.
Oh man. Oh, Hill gets back up.
Wow,
he's up.
Huge.
Impressive.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, big Superman punch.
He's just winging now, though.
Yeah, it feels like he's
a
emptying
lot of
the
that
tank.
technique is it's will and heart and instincts. Glover got the arm up. John Jones tweeting out. You can tell he's got a fight coming up too. Oh, good right hand from Jamahal Hill. It's a crazy round.
Round 2 significant strikes. Wow, Hill is really outstriking him. 44-10.
They both hurt each other.
It's all about the damage.
Wow, that was a long round 2. That got crazy, man.
That was like 3 rounds in 1. Good left hand from Glover. Another one.
Oh my gosh. These guys fight to the bell, man.
Wow. I'll tell you, I mean, this is such a valuable
Who's got the momentum here? Who's got the momentum?
I don't know, but I think I'm going to go 10-9 Hill just because of the early moments in that one.
I agree with the 10-9 Hill.
Glover was wobbled bad.
Got Hill.
Glover was wobbled bad.
10-9 Hill.
10-9 Hill.
If we want to know where the momentum's at, let's check the live odds.
Glover's got some momentum right now.
I just think that Glover's kind of in the same spot he was at the start of the fight, and I think Hill's down a little bit, right? Hill's gas tank is starting to go down.
Glover got
on
a
the live
takedown.
odds.
Glover.
Hill slight favorite.
Yeah, Hill minus 160, Glover plus 130.
Okay.
I buy that for now.
Yep.
Wow.
Glover got takedowns. Glover went through 2 rounds of just getting absolutely shellacked by Jamahal Hill, like on the numbers, quadrupled up probably in both rounds, and he's still in this thing. That's a confidence boost. Landed a takedown.
That takedown was
able
huge.
to do some work. Jamahal Hill got up back to his feet, but can he do it again?
Look at him, bro. They're both smiling. I feel like Jamahal Hill is really starting to give him a little more respect.
Yeah. Jamahal is going to take so much away from this fight, no matter what happens. Here we go. Got a single. Now he's grinding against the fence. Let's see if he can get this takedown. This will be huge. If he
Oh
can get
my
a
gosh,
takedown
this
right
early in the
now.
round?
Well, he'll trying to stay calm. Let's see. Oh.
Good.
Oh.
Good for Hill.
Nice.
Nice job by Jamahal. The Brazilian crowd clapping in sync right now.
Wow, both of them covering up as they go for the break.
They learned in those first 10 minutes. But a trio of jabs from Jamahal Hill, just continuing to find the mark. Nice return from Glover. Oh! Oh, Glover,
Nice.
another left hand.
Looks like I'm about to lose the under 2.5. That's a bummer.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we're a minute 15, but.
It's a long time in this fight.
Oh,
Oh, good head kick. Oh,
wow,
wobbled him.
wow. Oh, man,
no,
maybe I
he's
spoke
down.
too soon. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Glover is...
Come on, Glover, get up.
He's hanging in
no.
there. Kind of.
Hill's got to disengage and try and finish this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Move away.
I thought he was going to knee him. He's not hitting him, though. So Glover's in trouble. Jamahal trying to finish, but Glover is just
Make him
so
stand
freaking
up.
tough.
I mean, at this point, hit the under 2.5.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, Jamahal should probably...
Huge kick away by Glover.
Jamahal should probably just let him stand at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, he's landing, but playing a
Oh my
dangerous
gosh.
game.
Are they going to call this pretty soon after?
Right at the 29.
Oh my God. The under 2.5 loses. Fuck.
Oh, a little up kick from Glover. All right. Now he's in the guard. This is dangerous. Okay. I mean, Jamal's
he's got him in
playing with
trouble.
fire, man. I respect the hell out of it.
He's got him in trouble, and he's landing good shots. But man, if he just backed up and let him stand up,
Yep, there he goes.
there we go. Like he's got nothing. He's got nothing in there.
Glover just get or get got.
And he blocked that kick too, but it was so powerful.
Yeah. Glover is okay. It's just unbelievable.
He's unreal, man.
The toughness is insane. The
Unbelievable.
toughness is insane.
He's marching him down. Like, oh, good left hand.
Oh my God, this is crazy. There's a
doesn't make
difference between this
sense.
fight and Andrade versus Murphy, right? Like this is Glover, like he survives, but then he's actually attacking. He's actually
insane.
putting up offense.
It's insane.
And credit to Jamahal Hill's chin too, because he's getting
He hasn't even looked
wrapped.
hurt.
Yeah, those kicks are money. Teixeira just keep going forward. Oh, left hand.
Oh my gosh, the significant strikes differential is insane. 121 to 33.
45 seconds left in the round. Can Glover make it to the fourth?
Yes.
Oh! Glover's landed a combination. Trading jabs. Oh, Glover's getting ahead with the jab. It's got to be so frustrating for Jamahal Hill right now.
Just I mean,
not be able to take him out of there, right?
Yes, like you thought he was out. Like you thought your dreams were coming true. You were about to become the world champion.
But here's the upside for Jamahal Hill. You got to think you probably banked 3 rounds here.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, no doubt.
And now you just have to be smart.
Look at the numbers. I mean, just look at the numbers. That's another 10-9 Hill.
Yeah, I don't even need to write a score down. 10-9.
10-9.
Pretty clear.
Yeah. Look at the toughness from Glover Teixeira, man.
I will say, the judges, because we went back and looked at some cards, they're chucking out 10-8s. A little more looseness tonight.
I mean, that could have been a 10-8 right there.
I think it was a 10-9. I just think Glover, he had too much to return. He had too much return fire for it to be a 10-8 for me.
To be honest, one judge gave Moreno a 10-8 in the third.
To be honest, I don't know if the scorecard's gonna matter too much at this point. I feel like Hill's got him banked. Like,
yeah, Glover's
there's a world where this goes to the scorecards. I mean, with the toughness that Jamahal Hill after that round jumps all the way to a minus 475 on the live odds.
That makes sense.
Can Glover get a takedown?
Oh, Goddard coming up and talking.
This feels like Goddard telling him, like,
that's a nasty cut. That is a nasty
cut. That cut is bad. Yeah. That cut is bad, dude.
Oh.
2 cut back.
Mark Goddard, you legend.
Let him fight.
That cut is real bad.
Yeah, let's see what happens here, man. It just feels like Glover needs to get this to the ground and get it to the ground.
If he takes him down, I mean, it could be a wrap.
I mean, don't forget, last pay-per-view, we were looking at Jan punishing Magomed.
Yeah.
4 and 5 were takedown city.
Yeah, you just never know. Oh.
Kick's coming.
Ooh. Oh, big knee.
Oh, man.
He's got
him against the fence.
I'm in awe of this man.
It doesn't make sense.
Oh,
Jamahal Hill stays on the feet. Okay. And Glover's just marching forward. Okay. Oh, right hand over the top
nice
from Glover. Oh, there's that head kick.
Head kicks, man.
Oh, that right hand was nasty.
Right.
Glover just didn't even take a backwards step. Oh.
Insane.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Jamahal is just unloading here.
If Jamahal can put together more than one at a time, it's going to be a wrap. Just put a few together.
Just tackle him, Glover. 146 significant strikes.
I mean, he is masterclassing him on the feet right now. Ooh.
Oh, nice left hand from Glover.
It might be premature, but I just feel like this is a stock up for both guys' fight. Like, how could you come away?
How can you not enjoy a Glover Teixeira fight?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Man.
Oh.
That one hurt him.
Yeah.
Oh! That's a big combination. Glover Teixeira.
I don't understand. I don't understand how
zombie walk, bro. Zombie walk. Incredible.
This does not make
over
sense.
3.5 cashes as well, plus 240.
Stunned. I'm stunned.
This
We're halfway
is
through
going to be
round
tough
4
to
in this
stomach when
fight.
it goes to the scorecards, and I end up with a losing night because of it. But such is life.
Not so fast. Not so fast.
I got to get
It was a good
pessimistic.
fight.
I got to get pessimistic.
The reverse jinx.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, round 5?
I only got
Round
7
5
left.
has been wild.
Does it continue into 2023 though?
It could. Yuri,
The T-shirt.
Leon.
Oh no, T-shirt curse is a thing.
You're like,
That's unavoidable.
Yeah. Glover hit
I
him
thought we
again.
renamed it. I thought it was the merch.
Yeah, just a merch curse.
Merch curse. Oh, he drilled him. Jamahal going
this-
again.
Oh
this might be
man.
wrapped.
This could be-
Oh god.
Oh, good right
uppercut,
hand.
yeah.
Left hand.
Nah, we
He
keep
woke
saying
Glover
yeah.
up, I guess. He's going for the
Oh,
knee.
big knee
Nice.
to the body.
This is so ridiculous. Glover's still standing.
and throwing punches.
Yes.
Throwing back. That's the
Goddard is gonna. Oh, he's been landing a combination.
No, I mean Glover's fighting back when necessary.
It's fighting for
How is
Brazil.
this? This is just
Oof.
ridiculous.
Oh man.
He's missing. He's missing.
Oh, big
that one
uppercut.
did.
Oh,
Oh.
big knee. I mean, they stopped the Izzy fight on much less than this. Mark Goddard too. Oh,
after
my
all the
gosh.
criticism, you know.
Yeah, I guess he's overcorrecting on the criticism. I'd say.
All right, he's not throwing back anymore.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Glover's got him against the fence. He's still he's still bouncing around.
That cut might
Yeah.
stop the fight between rounds.
I hope so.
Those knees, man.
I'm out of
Oh man.
He's still got
this
some
is-
fight in him.
This is pretty brutal.
Let's not forget the cards.
I mean, if we flash back to UFC 281.
Oh yeah, cards
Alex
10-9
is in.
Hill. Yeah, he's dominating.
Oh, okay. We just
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just 10-9 Hill.
yeah.
Rick
What?
10-9.
Oh, 10-9 Hill. 10-9 Hill. Sorry. He's got one round to get it done. This was when he gave Alex the pep talk at UFC 281. You got to go out and get it. Now it's his turn.
They're saying someone wants to stop the fight.
Hackelman wants to stop
Sounds
it.
like his coach, yeah.
They're letting him go.
Here comes a doctor.
That cut isn't bleeding as much as you would think.
Yeah, it's just like. Yeah, it's just
So Glover's
Just like a
coach
red-
wants to stop it?
John Hackelman.
One of his coaches.
One of
yeah.
his coaches, yeah.
He said, "Let's go, baby." I love this man.
yeah.
I unabashedly love this man.
He should. They need a. I hope they're actually putting together a Glover Teixeira Hall of Fame video package right now, and they. air it on the
Unbelievable, man.
post.
This guy's
So-
toughness is insane.
Look at that.
And then he just
Did they actually touch gloves there?
They hugged.
hugged, and then Glover gave him a
Pushed
little.
his-
All right.
You guys are being
I
very
mean,
I feel like
I know, man, because if the fight doesn't go to a decision, finishing 2 parlays, and I know I hate to make it about my bets, but it's just this is brutal. Like this is
Should we take the bets down?
Glover.
no.
If he
this is brutal. Oh, right in the ground.
Glover took him down.
Oh my God.
No way.
No way. There's no way.
This man.
There's no way this happens.
Oh
There's
man.
no way this happens.
I ain't sitting back down now.
We can't see you.
There's no way this happens.
I'm way behind the window now. All right, I'll sit for a moment. Ooh. Oh my God, he's in side control. Wow.
Good for Hill.
Yeah, I mean, he tried.
Get back guard. He'll be in good shape, but
Yeah.
Glover, man. I just don't even know what to say. I'm out of words.
3 minutes, 30 seconds, inside control. Landing elbows. Yes. DC's probably right.
Yo, he definitely is right. If he has to do something right here.
But we also
He's
would have thought to say that
into
1,000 times, and Glover just keeps coming.
Good on Hill.
Oh, good elbow. Let's see.
Oh, wow.
He's got him mounted.
He got the mount.
Oh, man.
No way this happens. There's no way this happens. Oh, my God.
Yeah, wow. He snuck out.
Oh.
Wow, now Jamal's on top of him. Wow, that was nuts.
Oh, that was exciting for half a second there.
Both of these guys. I mean, Jamahal Hill answered a lot of questions here for me.
Oh, for sure. Unbelievable performance by Jamahal Hill.
The gas tank, the grappling. He has just enough there, clearly.
Yep.
Why does he make Glover stand up? Why even be down here? Maybe he's tired, though. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Maybe he's tired.
He's got good ground and pound, too.
Yeah.
He's up 4. I mean, he's got 4 rounds in the bank, so.
You're right. There's a justification to be down here, but man, you're looking so good on the feet. I think you could finish it there, too. Whoa. He's been working.
Yeah, Mark Goddard is like threatening to stand this thing up. It's kind of shocking.
Well, Hill trying.
Oh, now Hill's in. Imagine if he gets sub 2 fights in a row. Holy.
In the fifth round. This fight he's getting dominated.
Hill doesn't need it.
Jamahal Hill by decision. What was it?
Yeah, I'm curious.
I'll find out right now.
Plus 4 figures.
Now, there's still some fight left.
It's going to a decision, be real.
Glover is back
there's 60
to his
seconds
feet.
left, bro.
1 minute.
I mean, this is probably good for you, Connor. Just stand up.
They had 24 minutes.
Oh my
40
God.
seconds. Can Glover pull off the miracle here? Oh.
There's nothing left on the punches.
Yeah.
Hill wins by decision, plus 900.
Plus 900.
Yeah.
I want to see that ticket on the MMA Hour Monday. Someone playing Jamahal Hill by decision. 20 seconds.
Glover.
Glover's like, come on. But it's... Flying knee, Glover. Well, there you go. It's all over. Jamahal Hill.
Yeah. What a fight.
Glover Teixeira probably won.
For Hill.
Yeah, 50-45, maybe a 50-44 in there.
Maybe.
Hill, new light heavyweight champion of the world. Incredible performance by him.
That was an incredible performance.
Oh, man. What happened? So many bets to choose from.
We should have just kept the chat bet alive.
Ah, it's terrible.
Sorry.
Yeah, I wish I had never come up with that because this one hurts. This is not an enjoyable experience. When y'all start giving out bets, and then give me a call when you have to get. This sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that was my 2 biggest bets of the night. Had that not going to a decision. Whew, that hurts. Wow, that's tough to swallow.
Hill.
I wish I was feeling what Jamahal Hill was feeling like right now.
Jamahal Hill is just letting it
that
all
emotion
out.
is unbelievable.
He's the champion of the world.
He saw, he conquered, man. I mean, he came out and performed. Big step up in competition.
You got to give respect to a dude coming into Brazil against a guy as experienced as Glover Teixeira with some clear holes in his game from his past performances.
Yes.
Sharpening that up, enemy territory, getting it done in this way. I mean,
everything you're saying, man, 100%, dude. Absolutely fantastic performance. I mean, now who's next, dude? And how long can he reign? Because that was the way that he dealt with the ground game of Glover Teixeira.
I know who he wants, and I know it'll be the most fun, and that's Yuri. But we gotta wait till Yuri heals up for that one.
Man, that would be fantastic. What do you think they make next? Magomed? Jan?
They might do Anthony Smith because they were supposed to fight. But I mean, look, Jamahal looked great, 100%. But he took a beating of his own in this fight, so he's gonna have to heal up. Could be Anthony Smith. They might just. I mean, maybe they throw Magomed in there with them.
Yeah, I feel like Jan and Magomed are more qualified than Anthony Smith right now. Wow, yeah, clean 50-44s across the board. Wow, incredible
Hill
from
is
Jamahal
the light
Hill.
Heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's
well deserved.
Yeah,
I mean,
stepped
up to the plate.
Unbelievable performance.
Went to Brazil, went 5 rounds with Glover Teixeira. I mean, unbelievable.
Notice there's no booing.
I think everyone left.
That too.
Yeah, they were probably gone after that.
It looks pretty empty behind them. I mean, both the Brazilians got beaten in title fights. Merchkers.
They're clapping.
Brilliant.
I mean, good on them.
Yeah. I mean, how can you not appreciate this, dude?
I mean, this is a man. The Brandon Moreno treatment.
It's a man's dreams coming true, like right in front of our eyes.
Good. Well, what a performance.
Yeah, dude. Look at that. The C next to his name.
New York Rick, will that performance, like when we look back on this card 5 years from now, when someone says, "Hey, Rick, what about UFC 283?" Is the first thing on your mind what Jamahal Hill did in this main event, or is there something else that stands out to you?
That's a good question. It'll be a few things. It'll be Shogun walks away. It'll be Glover Teixeira is the man. And Jamahal Hill is going to prove in the next couple of fights what kind of champion he is. So I think that is going to that will flavor how I look back on it as well.
Yeah. What do you think, Connor?
If Jamahal Hill goes on a big run from here, this will be the beginning of that story. This will be like that moment that we all knew that Jamahal Hill arrived. If he can't hold it, then it becomes the kind of musical chairs that light heavyweight has been. So I think the next couple of fights for him will determine how this looks in hindsight.
First champion from Contender Series?
Yep.
I mean, to me, that is just like unbelievably huge. And the fact that he got here, sure, it was under certain circumstances. The fact that he got here and he fought on it in 2019, so less than 4 years' time, he went from Contender Series to champion. Like, he has now become the poster boy of Dana White's Contender Series. Come here, try out for the UFC, and if you got the stuff, then you can one day become the UFC champion. Like, and you said it, Rick. How long is his reign going to be? Like, is this the beginning of the story? Like, do we look back in 2-3 years and we're just like, I can't believe Jamahal Hill was just like a minus 120 against the 43-year-old Glover Teixeira. Like, that was the easiest bet in history. And he showed a lot tonight.
Yeah. I mean, this is an incredible performance. Even if he doesn't defend the title again, even if like he loses the next fight, this is his Cody Garbrandt kind of moment. Because this is what Garbrandt did to Cruz. Just outclassed him. And Glover, tough as hell, man. But
tough as hell. Tough as hell.
All the questions we had about
him and Lauren
this man,
Murphy,
the doubts that we had about this man, he shut everybody up. He shut me up. That's for sure.
Glover's got the gloves off. That might just be because.
Yeah.
Yeah, his coach is holding his gloves.
Glover just speaking normal, like he's just having a cup of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts right now.
Then just getting a 25-minute war with one of the hardest hitters in the world.
Face.
12 years
smiling.
Younger than him.
The man is smiling right now. What are the peeps saying right now? What do they think about all of this?
On the chat, you mean?
Yeah.
They're excited.
They're excited?
Yeah, I think a lot of people were supporting Jamahal Hill in this fight.
He's speaking to the Brazilian crowd here. Oh, looks like Glover's retiring.
Oh, he's saying this in Portuguese right now.
Our own Guilherme Cruz.
Oh, yes, he's taking the gloves. Wow. I mean, 43 years old.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Damn. Wow. Shout out to Glover.
I mean, there's nothing left to prove for this man.
Wait, what else do you have to do?
Of course not.
Wow. Let's see what he has to say here. Put Jamahal over. I'm sure he will. Wow. Glover Teixeira.
Nice, dude. I mean, Glover is just the man.
So if
Glover's
you're not
the
watching,
man. like Glover's the man.
If you're not watching, because we were talking earlier about how when Brandon Moreno went back, he had to be essentially rushed into
Oh my
the back
gosh,
'cause they were
yes, it was
throwing
like
everything at him. Glover gets on the
lobster.
mic and says in Portuguese, "Do not do that. Don't throw it at
Respect
this man.
Jamahal Hill.
Respect him. He's the champion."
Unbelievable. In
Wow.
in Shogun Hua's post-fight scrum, he said that he wanted his legacy to be remembered as being a great person and a good role model. And I feel like that's double for Glover Teixeira.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That dude is
Oh,
just
yeah.
Glover's going to
Salt of the
be Glover is going to be an all-time great coach the rest of the way. Like one of the all-time greats. I mean, what a way to go. That classic Glover, just getting in there.
Yeah, when are we
toughing it
going
out.
to see the Glover Hall of Fame thing? That next year? They're going to save that? Like, I mean,
Yeah, he'll
that's
be-
a Hall of Fame career has to be.
He's going in next.
Oh,
He's going in
easy.
next year for sure. For sure.
What a warrior, bro.
It's a bummer we're not going to
43
see the
years
Erie
old.
fight again, but it is what it is.
Maybe it's cool that we just got the one.
Yeah.
Who knows if it didn't look like this? Like you just never know with those repeats. The first one was so special. I'm cool with it.
I'm not mad about the prospect of Jamahal Hill versus Yuri either. So
No.
I know we're missing out on that rematch, but there's
Whenever,
some fun times ahead.
Jamahal Hill keeps reigning, and then Pereira comes up and tries to become double champ, and we get that one too. I mean, that might be the fight I'm trying to sell now.
Brandon Moreno, what a performance. I thought he won all 3 rounds. The judges did not agree with that sentiment. They had Moreno up 2-1 heading into the fourth round that we didn't get to see. One judge gave Brandon Moreno 10-8 in the third. Is the rivalry over, New York Rick? Is that it? Is that the stamp, or do you think we're going to see these two dudes fight again?
I would be okay if it was, and you know that I'm somebody who said let him fight forever. I would be okay if it was, but I would understand if, with some time to think about it and to digest, Figueiredo goes, that fight wasn't done, and tries to get it back. Now, will the UFC say, yeah, let's do it again? I don't think so. I think ultimately he'll be forced to move on to a certain degree. and we'll see how he does potentially at bantamweight. But I wouldn't be surprised if Figueiredo doesn't feel satisfied with that, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. I mean, it
move him up to 135.
Yeah, it won't be a title fight. I can tell you.
Yeah,
Moreno won't be defending his title against Deiveson Figueiredo. But
is Brendan Moreno going to agree to that fight? Like, I don't know. He's now 2-1-1.
Like if Pantoja wins the belt, and we'll see a few fights down the road. Both are kind of out of title contention.
Pantoja Moreno next.
He's back in there.
Rick?
Yeah, that's the fight.
Gotta be. It's gotta be
the fight.
And then Mateus Nicolau, hopefully they re-sign him, give him a big fight.
Yeah, I mean,
Flyweight's going to make a lot of moves this year. We got Manel Kopp getting ready to fight Alex Perez. It's going to be a big year.
We'll see if Muhammad Makhachev can keep moving up.
A lot of fun right now. A lot of fun at 125.
Is there any division that isn't fun right now?
Light heavyweight is kind of fun.
Kind of fun, yeah.
Women's flyweight's not that fun. Or not flyweight, women's featherweight. Women's flyweight's awesome. Women's
featherweight is non-existent. Women's bantamweight is.
Josiane Nunes and Zara Fire had a pretty fun fight.
I would say women's fly and straw are where it's at. Those are the exciting ones.
Featherweight's awesome.
So we got a light heavyweight champ. There it is.
We did it, New York,
Only took us 50 whole minutes together. I guess we'll just round it up and call it an hour. It took us an hour, but we have finally gotten a new light heavyweight champion.
We did it. We did it, guys.
We did it.
Honestly, I almost feel like we should get credit for making
we did
it
this.
Yeah.
We did this on this watch party. We definitely did.
Both decisions. Light heavyweight.
What about you guys? What's going to be the moment you remember from this one?
The Terrence McKinney knockout.
Yeah.
Getting knocked out. RoboCop getting knocked out by Bruno Ferreira. That was incredible. Johnny Walker was pretty special. I mean, Jessica Andrade is just meticulous beatdown of Lauren Murphy. And then, the two title fights. Glover's toughness, Lauren Murphy's toughness.
Jamahal Hill, A+ performance.
Jailton Almeida is unstoppable.
Oh my gosh. That's a bad man.
Bad man.
That's a bad man. Yeah, there's a lot to the crowd, just hearing the crowd again in Brazil, just not the Moreno chucking bottles and
that's an unfortunate thing there. That's unfortunate.
That really
and I like to believe that that's a small percentage of the crowd. It's not the whole thing.
Other than that, I mean, it's cool to hear them back and get electrified and hear them react to everything. There's such representation on the card. Jose Aldo gets inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yes, for sure.
Glover walking away after just zombieing out a 25-minute decision where he just got the hell beaten out of him and then takes Jamahal Hill down and mounts him in the 5th round.
Thought we were going to have something there.
Yeah. Crazy. Just a crazy card. And then we got Makhachev Volk.
Yes.
Next month.
Champ.
And then we got
Jack Della Maddalena.
JDM's
and
back.
then 285. I mean, 285
Yeah. Then we got John Jones versus Cyril Gane. I would expect at least one more title fight to be added to that. And then we got Edwards Usman. And then April is going to be probably a 2 title fight pay-per-view. So
a lot coming up for the UFC.
Hey, listen, the UFC 283 led this thing off pretty well. I would have to say. So.
I'm happy with this pay-per-view for sure. It's always fun to go international. Great to get back to Brazil. I enjoyed it.
And after the way this year has started, and now we have more storylines with Shogun being out of the sport now, Glover retiring, Moreno winning, I guess the rivalry at this point. It seems like he put his stamp on it, but maybe he didn't. The way this year has gone, I kind of felt normal tonight in New York, Rick. This is probably the most normal I've felt about this sport so far this year. I don't know if you agree with that or not, but the way this year started to where I'm at now, like it almost felt like a normal night.
I agree with that. We've had a very interesting and tumultuous start to the year. This felt like just a card that delivered from top to bottom, a crowd and a location that delivered, and now we keep it rolling and see what happens when we go to Perth in February.
So the press conference is going to be going live shortly. It's not live yet, so I think we should just keep messing around a couple more minutes. I don't know if the peeps have questions that they want to ask in the aftermath, we could do that. Rick, I don't know if you have to go, if you want to hang out for a few more minutes.
I've got to run, boys.
Peace, Rick.
Rick, you're the man.
It's been great. See you on Monday.
Legend.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Rick.
Nice little easy fade out.
Great New York, Rick.
What is your biggest takeaway, Frank, from this evening?
I mean, what a amazing title match. Both of them. They were great.
Yeah, I agree. Cool. I certainly agree. Brandon Moreno, best flyweight in the world?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, what is this? I'll leave you talking about Pantoja right now. 2 wins over Brandon Moreno.
I don't know if it's like I think it's just kind of capping off the rivalry or...
Oh, he just believes he should be next. Oh, he feels sorry for Brandon Moreno.
Oh.
Oh. Alejandro Pantoja, a little too aggressive backstage, per Megan O'Leary.
Okay. How can you know?
Brandon Moreno says you can start the trash talk tomorrow, Alejandro. Just let me have tonight, bro. Let me enjoy tonight, and then you can get on me about my belt.
Alex Pans versus Brandon Moreno. Yeah, it's a fight. It's a fight. Pantoja deserves a title shot. He's deserved a title shot for like 2 years now.
Listen to Cormier saying they just start attacking you like vultures coming for your belt.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure that's what it is. Champion controls the timeline, though. Brandon Moreno gets to decide when they get back in there.
It's a good. I mean, this is a fun card.
Oh, for sure.
Fun card.
For sure. Fun card, fun night.
True or false? Jailton Almeida, by this time next year, will either have fought for a title, be the champion, or have a title fight booked by this time next year.
I think there will be serious discussion about booking a title fight for him. No way he's the champion. I just don't think that'll be the case. There's too many. Because if he's fighting at heavyweight, you've got Curtis Blades, you've obviously got John Jones Cyril Gane happening in March, and then there's no telling when they're going to fight again. Sergey Pavlovich is going to go up against
Curtis
Blades. Where's Tom Aspinall when he comes back? I mean, it feels like there's just too much stacked. Man, Tom Aspinall return fight, Jailton Almeida. I mean, sign me up for that, man.
In our Slack channel, the great Shaheen Al-Shadi just brought up a question.
Let's hear it.
The question is, Jailton Almeida versus Jamahal Hill right now for the light heavyweight title. Who wins?
Jailton Almeida.
Yeah, I don't want to rain on Sweet Dreams' parade, but that'd probably be a terrible night for him. But I also thought tonight was going to be a terrible night for him.
Jailton Almeida can go in and pick up a 263-pound Shamil Abdurakhimov. I feel like he can probably do the same to Jamahal Hill. I mean, did we just get an email? Am I the only one that heard that?
I heard that too.
I feel like you guys are getting a little delirious.
I think we just got an email.
Remember that the lights start to go off at 1:30.
Oh, yeah. Is that the case? What time is it right now? Okay. Wow, and it's 1:28.
I'm just giving you a fair warning because that was a little alarming last time.
That was
I forgot. Yes. Lights do go off at 1:30.
Okay, so I guess we're going to wrap this thing up too. Just like they wrapped it up on the broadcast. John Anik just signed off. We will sign off.
It means it's time for us to sign off too.
Yes.
It's been a night, gentlemen.
Certainly been a night.
It has certainly been a night. We thank you, Mysterious Frank. We thank everybody in the back as well. I thank you, Connor.
Oh, of course,
Great time
sir.
as
I can't wait to be back for 284.
I thank all of you watching right now, and we'll be back February 11th. UFC's return to Australia. Islam Makhachev, Alexander Volkanovski, champion versus champion, to determine who is the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world today. Everything you need, stakes galore. It's going to be amazing. We will see you back here February 11th. Stay tuned right here on this channel. Post-fight press conference. We'll hear from the new champion, Jamahal Hill. We'll hear from the new champion, Brandon Moreno. We'll hear from some of the other winners and tastemakers throughout the night. And then afterwards, post-fight show. Right here, we will react to everything that happened. So
what a wrap-up. I love it.
Amazing. So
are you getting nervous, Frank? 1:30?
Excited.
It's
41, 42, 43.
What do we got?
So for
just a few
Frank,
more
everybody in the back, for GC, I am Mike Heck. Thank you for
Thanks
watching.
for watching.
Good night, everybody.